What's up, guys? Just gonna wait for some people to filter through. Got 7 people jumping in straight up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash up the like button. I was thinking I would try a different kind of stream today outside of the Discord, so I'm not in the Discord right now. It's just me and you guys. You, me, the music, and the charts. Change of pace. What's up, Blake? Just been watching all of the blue chips. XRP's, in the last 30 minutes, XRP's curling back up again. XLM's looking cool. Keeping an eye on that. And then I've got my meme coin. These are my memes that I've been keeping an eye on. Peanut, Chill Guy, Silly, Slurf, Mudang, Whiff, Pepe, and Bonk. Silly's been performing pretty well. Chill Guy broke out of a falling wedge, but it's kind of like peeled back to test a support. So things are kind of moving and shaking in that department. I'm currently in a sand position. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on this sand position that I'm in. I got in it. Where did I get in it? I probably like FOMO'd into it around here, and then I had to sit through all this garbage, like all this consolidation. Then it broke out, and I was asleep for this pump here. So this only went for like half an hour, but this pump went all the way up to like 71 cents and pulled back. So I didn't catch the profit on that. But since then, it's been sort of consolidating around my entry. I'm gonna leave it. I think it's gonna come back up. I feel like, Bitcoin's even curling around right now. So Dogecoin's almost back to 43. So that's cool. Let's have a look at Dogecoin full screen. Weekly. Look at the tail on that Doge weekly candle. That is a big old dragonfly doji kind of thing. So it's sold off a bunch, but then it's come all the way back up to meet last week's close, almost. What is the day today? It is Sunday, my dudes. Every single candle says Monday on my chart for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there, because that's not right. Monday. What the hell? Oh yeah, because I'm on the weekly chart, that's why. The week starts on Monday. I was like, hang on a minute. I thought I was on the daily chart, and yeah, okay. Now it says this weekly candle has 1 day and 3 hours left. That's not right. That's not accurate. Oh wait, maybe it is. Hang on a minute. Yeah, no, it is. It's right. We still got a day left. We still got the Sunday left. So it's already the 1st of December in Australia. The monthly is coming to a close, but the weekly still has a day. So it's not like we got 2 hours, 11 minutes left on the monthly candle. What a crazy November for so many coins. Like, let's just go to the total crypto market cap. This is cryptocurrency as a whole. Just check out that month that we just had. This is like a record month for Bitcoin. And, well, sorry, crypto. That is a record month for cryptocurrency. We grew the market by 45%. Basically, almost like, if you take it from the low of the candle to the top, that's a 50% growth. We effectively doubled the crypto. Well, it's not a doubling. A double's 100%. It's like, yeah, 50% growth. That's huge. We got a full-on cup and handle breakout on total market cap. Go to the weekly for total, logarithmic. It's beautiful. Cup and handle style breakout. What happened the last time we had a total crypto market cap cup and handle breakout? It was like over here. We had like a. So here's your cup. There's your little handle there. We broke out, and it was the bull market at that time. You know, up we come. Can it do it again like that? You know, we just had a. Let me just edit this to make it look the same. Same formatting. It's like a little slope, like kind of slant. We've already broken out of the neckline. But yeah, it's looking great. So from a linear perspective, delete these. Don't need those at the moment. You can see what happens, or what tends to happen, logarithmically. There was kind of a cup and handle. This is a little bit, yeah, it was like a cup with no handle the last time we did like a, you know, a bear market into price discovery situation. So price discovery started here. Price discovery pretty much started like in that area. And then we've had price discovery for total, like either this week or last week it begun. So what does that mean? I mean, look at all of this activity after total market cap goes into price discovery. Okay, all that activity, yes, it's like performance-wise, it's gone smaller, but to not expect some kind of like uptick in total is wild. I don't think it was just due to come down now. We've only just broken out. It's what's been like 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. This is the 3rd week of the breakout. So very good, very cool. Loving it. All right. Let's do it. Let's get these lines flat actually. What's good, YouTuber? What's up? Not much, man. Just doing some analysis. Just doing the usual. Zoom in on this and we'll lock it to the top. Now, for those that don't know, if you're trying to pull your line to go straight, doing it by eye is a little bit inaccurate. If you want to get it locked straight, hold shift, and it works around the, like in 45-degree increments, so you can get a perfectly straight line. Holding shift while dragging, and then let go of shift, and then you can lock the line. Easy, simples. About this side. So we'll anchor it by holding Control. Control just on the fly turns your magnet tool on, so you can lock it to a point. And then Shift gets your lines going straight, like that. So Control and Shift. It's good little hints, little tips. But yeah, I mean, look at that shit. let me spell it out nice and clear, and I'll drop these in the Discord. And I'll just leave it. I'll leave it for people to decide what's going to happen next. Like, I won't suggest anything. I'm just going to circle each little point here and show the Discord, like, what's up. What's up with what's going down? Let's make that color coded. We'll make it yellow. Can anyone see like a behavior, a repeated behavior here? Expansion, yo. Let's make it like that. And we'll put another arrow just for suggestion. And I'll put a question mark next to it, like, huh? Could this be possible? A big fat, I wonder. What's next? What's next in this pattern, Batman? Alright, let me just drop that bomb. And to make it even simpler, I'm gonna say in big fat writing, total, I'll just say total. Total is what this is, total crypto market cap. And drop it in the Discord communities. See what happens. So we've got general chat, we'll just drop it there. I'll put it in my channel in announcements or something. At everyone. I wonder what's next. And then just we'll let the picture speak for itself. I don't mean for these to look like the symbol for male. It's just the way it works out. I think the female symbol is something like this. The head with the hand, with the arms, without an arrow. But anyway, this is a huge digression from the point. Anyway, all right. Crypto Lord, hey, what's up, Qui-Gon? Echo says, Salam, my favorite Aussie refugee from JNY. What's JNY? Is that? I don't know. Crypto Lord says, can I jump the BTC trade now or wait for retracement, senior man? It's totally up to you, man. Like, I don't know what the future holds. You know, what if this happened? You know, like, we haven't seen that before, so soon after the breakout of total crypto market cap. That would be very unusual and not expected. But yeah, man, that is advice. That is asking for me to give you like a trade advice. I don't tend to do that. It'd be foolish of me to give you advice on what to do. But what I can do is analyze the charts and give you my opinion on what I think's happening on the charts, and then you can formulate your own opinion or your own strategy based off that analysis. And I encourage you to check out other channels and other videos and other content and try and formulate your own opinion on what you think's going to happen. And then you can be responsible for what you do. And that's the beauty of it. It's like you build up your own analysis muscle, and that way you don't have to ask people, what's going to happen. You gotta start to develop your own outlook. Gianluca, what's happening, man? Was the feedback on the cycle? I'm just after you took a pic to Echo. Don't quite know what you mean by that. What's up, Crypto Storm? What's up, Tex VR6? 50 cents on Doge, Rick. Yeah, we could see 50 cents soon. We could. Yeah, smash up the like button, guys. Satoshi, what's happening, Satoshi Nakamoto? We wouldn't be here without you, dude. All right, let's do some. I'm gonna do some Bitcoin analysis. Let's do that. Let me just turn these lines off because they're a little bit distracting. They get in the way a little bit. These ones aren't too bad, I guess, the blue ones. There's our halvings. I guess we don't necessarily need them either. What's this trend line? Oh, okay, that's all that. Okay. So on this perspective, this is the weekly chart. I'll hide the drawings for a second. You can see the structure is still up. There's no major loss of structure, I would argue. I'm going to jump to the index chart and let's trace out what's happening structure-wise on the weekly time frame. I used to do this on my little updates videos on Bitcoin, but we'll just do this from now. Okay, so bear market bottom here starts here, yeah. We hit a double top over here. I would argue that's like the next major point of pivoting. So we'll pick the last one, and then there's a drawdown. There's a pullback to support, which lines up with the support over here. Then we came up and got the ETF hype train. This is where the approval happened. This was the pullback from the approval, so the take profit. And then we had the inflow rally. This is the ETF inflow. This is all the Wall Street guys getting in and allocating to Bitcoin. And then we had our 6 or 7 month chop down bull flag drawn out, or, falling, descending, broadening wedge, whatever you want to call this thing. It's a bullish continuation pattern. So we pulled back to a low, a maximum low. Like the lowest we got was 49 something or other. We'll just call it 49K. And here we are today. We've rallied back up violently. There's been no structural pullback on the weekly yet. Like as in there's been no consolidation. We might be working on it. But right now we're here. Let me just make this line solid as well so you can see it better. I'll make it yellow. Okay. So from a weekly market structure perspective, let me trace out the lows for you, and then I'll trace out the highs. We'll make the lows green and the highs red. Okay, highs broken, high broken. Now when I say broken, I mean you've got a break of structure, and that structure is to the upside. So a BOS, a break of structure. Now let's make a rule. When the zigzag breaks a structure line, it gets perforated, or I'll make it dotted, a dotted line, right? What do you notice about the lows? None of them need to be perforated because none of them have been broken. That means we're in an uptrend. So if I make these green, this is a very basic lesson on market structure, I guess. I'll make them a little bit fatter so you can see them. And then the reds, the highs, right? Make the highs red and bold. So what does that tell you? Every high that we've set in, we've broken it. High set in, broken it. High set in, broken it. So right now we do have a high as it stands, which is almost $100,000. And currently it is solid. It's not been broken yet. It's a solid line. And we're waiting to break it. So I wouldn't, because we haven't had a structural pullback yet, like as in multi-week, like sort of like this, or even like that, or even like these consolidations. We haven't had a consolidationary period yet. We've had what, 1 week, and it's turning to be like it's looking like a bit of a hanging man right now. It's kind of scary, but yeah, if we get something like this, where it takes a number of like weeks to get back up to test and then break, I think that's still healthy. Like that's all still dramatic uptrend bull market, you know. So the thing is, these kind of environments where we chop sideways in a range, a lot of people lose their shit. They lose perspective about the bigger picture, and this is the bigger picture. This is the bigger picture. The weekly dominates all time frames below it, so it dictates what's going on. So from a weekly perspective, we are golden. We are good. We've got rockets. You know what I mean? We're good. We're gravy. From a daily perspective, I mean, even that. Let's break down the daily structure as well. So starting from here, we had a low, a high, a higher low, a technical higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. I'll just draw it. You can see what's going on. You know, something down here, something up here, something down here, something up. Now, here it's getting like, okay, well, are we continuing? I think I missed one of these points. Hang on a minute. There's the high. Yeah, okay. Fix it. Change the color to something else. Let's make it pink. So that's the daily. I feel like that's the daily structure, and we're good. We're still good from a daily perspective. Let's jump down to like the 4 hour. So 4 hour is very similar, I feel, to the daily. Like you can pick out the points. We'll just keep jumping down. Okay, here we go. This is the hourly chart. There was a downtrend on the hourly chart. I'm just gonna freehand this. But it was a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a higher high, a dramatically lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then bam, we broke it. Right here, we broke that last high, which means our character is bull character. That's the character of the trend right now. So I would say until this low gets beaten, or even this low here, I would say maybe this low. So this low here is the line in the sand on the hourly time frame. Now remember, the pink line is our daily structure. So the last low on the daily that stands out to me is down here. So we are not threatening a downtrend until we break that one, I think, on the daily chart. But even on the hourly structure, we're still looking kind of cool. We've come up, we've tested 97,000. We're trying to continue the rally up, but it seems to have a bit of a momentum loss. It is a Sunday after all, Saturday, Sunday, weekend. We know that the market tends to go a little quiet over the weekend, which is totally fine. Consolidation, but yeah, we've got a big week ahead of us. We have to see what the market's going to throw our way. We got 29 people in the chat. We've got 29 people tuned in. What's up, guys? 30 people. I'm going to do a big fat Dogecoin deep dive after this. We'll look at Dogecoin and we're going to see what's on the books, what's on the cards for Doge. Because there's a lot going on and there's a lot of anticipation and hype. And I had my doubts in the bear market. I'm like, ooh, I hope Doge can, bring the same energy back as it did last bull market, but we'll see. So far, it's good. It's good to see that Doge has come up to, test 48 cents is the high recently. But yeah, we're sort of working it out. We're consolidating. with Bitcoin consolidating on under 100,000, it kind of makes sense as to why we're just hanging out until we get the breakout. So yeah, those are my levels. Let me delete this red line. I'll delete these zigzags. We know that about the structure. Now remember, everything, what do we get to? We got down to the hourly chart. Let's go down to the 15-minute chart. So 15-minute chart, you see that was an uptrend, and then this is a downtrend on the 15-minute. Just as that was an uptrend and that was a downtrend on the 15-minute time frame. So you go down to the 5-minute, it's a different story yet again. It's, you know, uptrend here, downtrend here, uptrend here, that has since had a structure break. So we're looking at potentially a short-term downtrend in the 5 minutes. So see how the context of the time frame matters. Like, from what context are you calling a downtrend? What context are you calling a top? It matters. It's you should always stress before you make a shout out about something happening, what time frame you're on. It's like, you know, namely when you're in a community of people, like in a Discord, if you're calling tops, you have to stress that you're on the 5-minute or the 1-minute chart. You know what I mean? Because it can come through as like, what are you talking about? I've got a bird's eye view of the market on the weekly and you're talking about tops. So yeah, it can get misconstrued and misunderstood and miscommunicated, but let's see. 1-minute chart, downtrend. You know, we're zooming into the noise here. So this is good for scalping, obviously. Even the 1-second chart has its place. Look at all that, that's crazy. Things happen down on the 1 second. All right, let's jump back to, so yeah, look, Bitcoin, what is the weekend? The weekend is the 30th of November and the 1st of December. So it lives in this blob. That's the weekend. Friday and Thursday were nice, and Wednesday, even Wednesday, really good recovery coming up. Let me change to UTC. So that's just universal time. What TradingView works off. TradingView works off universal time. So we've got, here was Wednesday. Here was Thursday, Friday, and we're just finishing out the Saturday, which happens to be the last day of the month, 30th, Saturday the 30th of November. Let me just adjust the vertical lines so you can see what's going on. I think it's, what is it, canvas? Crosshair, lines maybe. It's the grid lines, isn't it? Yeah, vertical and horizontal. So we want the vertical lines to be a little brighter. There we go. Now we can differentiate the days. Let's go back in time. So our Tuesday, our Monday, oof. See, this is what's kind of sobering about after your Saturday, Sunday. When Monday rolls around, it's like, ugh, corrective Monday. It's not uncommon, it's pretty common. So yeah, the Saturday, Sunday, look at this. What is the Saturday range right now, by the way? So we've had a high of that and a low of that. If we take that out, let's call this the weekend box. I used to do this on old streams, if anyone can remember that. The weekend box. Now the candle opened here, so I guess the top's actually the top of that candle. Yeah. Whoops. So about there. That's what the weekend is right there in a box. Let me go back and turn down that brightness a little bit. The lines. So that is our weekend range. let's try to hold it. I'll get a line on the bottom and a line on the top, which is our current resistance for the weekend. Make it red. Red for resistance, green for support. Go down the 5-minute chart. I think I have to adjust this line slightly. Just there. Oh, whoops. Hang on a sec. There we go. It's better. Now we're talking. Okay. Whoops. Lock it in, Eddie. Rick, do you have a super low for Bitcoin? What is a super low? What does that mean? Like, what is my target? Like, what's my most bear case low? Like, idea for Bitcoin? Let's see. Fibonacci's are good to use as like little understandings of where pullbacks can come to. So, but it's so tough. Calling prices, calling lows and highs is so hard. And if I was to tell you a figure, you can hold me to that. I'm not going to paint myself into a corner of calling a price for a low and a high, but I can tell you the measure of this leg of the chart. So from this low here to up here, there's a Fibonacci retracement situation going on. So if we go like that, I can tell you where the levels are, and that pullbacks to the 0.5 and the 0.618 Fibonacci levels are quite common. And you know, a 0.5 would be a retest of these lows if it was to pull back, which is $94,743. So that would be a 0.5 like peel back. And if we got bounce off there, that'd be cool, you know. A crash out, dude. You know what's good for that? The heat map, the liquidation heat map. So if there's a crash, if there's some kind of correction, just try to find where the color is on here. Let's go to a 3-month view on Bitcoin. You see where the liquidity is. So we do have a lot of liquidity building below us at the moment. If we were to come and clear all of that liquidity, that is long liquidity, that could take us down to like 83K, 83 or thereabouts. Would clear all of that liquidation, because there's a bit of a gap until the next block. So yeah, that's my that would be my downside target if there was a big correction coming. Yeah, maybe around 83,000. And that's a big if. Like, that is if we were to correct from here. Let me just delete that fib retracement, and let's measure what kind of magnitude that would be. Crashing down to 83 would be roughly, let's see, 14% from here, which boils out to be like a 16% correction from the top. We've seen bigger than that. We've seen bigger crashes than that before. And that wouldn't ruin the market. That wouldn't ruin the structure, remember, on the high time frames. We've still got all of that under our belt. And check out this line. This is interesting. Just while I'm here and looking at it, you got this point and that touch there, drawing a line up. If we're to come and test that, that's like, you know, beyond 100,000. It's like approaching 120K. And then logarithmically speaking, that's even taller. Like if you were to follow the logarithm, between those two touches. Now something is also to be said for this line here, between the, we're basically testing the double top of last bull market right now on the logarithmic scale. We've already broken through it on a linear sense. Yeah, just if you're interested in those kind of trend lines. Let's check the whole like bull market so far. Like from the bottom of the market to the price now, where do the fibs live? Like what kind of Fibonacci situation do we have on our hands? The 0.5 is at 57,567. To me, this looks like if this was a big fat macro Elliott wave, it would be something like, you know, there's wave 1, wave 2 pullback, wave 3, which we're still in, we haven't pulled back yet, which could go like higher. Like if we penetrate 100,000 and start climbing, wave 3 could, you know, still be like playing out as we speak. So wave 3 can include smaller consolidations in it as well, just like wave 1 did. Look at wave 1 sort of had a bunch of that too. But yeah, it could go something like that, you know, and then I need more chart. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up. Yeah, if we did something like that, I don't think that's crazy. That takes Bitcoin 160K or even 170 or 200, like, I don't know. It's hard to pick the top. Hard to choose where the top's gonna be, but from a, let's see, a Fibonacci extension, where are we at? The 1-to-1 is 107,500 as a 1-to-1 target. A 1618 target is 143K 500. 143,500 is like a 1618 extension off the bear. All right, let's check out Dogecoin. Let's have a look. Let me change this back to a Bitcoin chart. We'll leave total the way it is. Let's go to Dogecoin. Let's go to my other list. Here it is. Turn everything off for the moment and let's just look at the candles. So look at these strong ripping candles on the weekly. Beautiful. On the daily, consolidation sideways for Dogecoin. Ain't nothing bearish about, you know, going sideways after a huge markup. It's just healthy consolidation, I think. Nothing to me on the daily chart for Dogecoin spells the end whatsoever. You know, just looking at the candles on this time frame. 4-hour perspective. Are there any shapes that we can find here? Like, is there any kind of, what was I using before? I think there was a channel. It was like an ascending channel. There's a bull flag over here, which kind of did a lazy breakout, but let me see if I can cook up an answer to like what I think's going on. I'm just gonna get rid of the price levels for a second so we can see what's going on. 10-cent levels. I'll hide the 43 line for a second. Oh no, we'll leave it on. We'll leave it on. Let's delete that. We did have, this is that Dogecoin pennant that I was talking about. This pennant here, the breakout video that I did was talking about this point here, the breakout, and we did get a really nice breakout. But I think this is when Bitcoin started to correct, and Doge also felt that correction, and it shoved us back into the triangle. You notice, like, yeah, the triangle's still intact, like it's still there. The apex of it is coming up. It's like on the 3rd of December. Falling wedge broke out. So let's delete that falling wedge idea. So is there a new angle that we have to be aware of? And yes, there is. There is a new angle we need to pay attention to. That's from this high down to these lows here. I think that's a working angle. It's not, nothing's really set just yet on that. But there could be a trend line formed off that. And we also want to be careful of this. There's a low here coming up like that. I'm just going to make it like gray or something. This is more of a shorter time frame. Rising wedge. We don't like rising wedges as bulls. We don't want to see them. But this is what's cooking right now. So be cautious of the old rising wedge. These are the local trends on Doge. Let's go to the hourly chart. You can see that the hourly, you've got it like sort of like a test of that big yellow line here, and then almost again here. So we've had like this triple rejection off that yellow line. Let's see if this line here can hold us up. This is this trend line here that is the rising wedge baseline, essentially. See if this is going to hold us up. I wouldn't be surprised if we fell out of it in the near future, like in the coming hours. If we came down here, maybe did like a 0.5 check, which probably lives somewhere around here, and then got the support off that and then came back up. I don't know. That seems reasonable. But yeah, just analyzing what is in front of us. I mean, can you see the falling wedge that we came out of bullishly right here? It's like sort of here. There was that, and then there was like something like this. It wasn't totally clean on the bottom side. There's not a lot of uniformity. Like that was actually a bit of a, yeah. It's hard to get the baseline on this section because there's just candles doing all sorts of things. There's wicks doing all sorts of things too. But I think that kind of captures the essence of what happened there. And look, man, it bounced in that falling wedge a few times and then broke out here. Got a nice rally up, higher low from this low, higher low, higher high. And now we've got like this equal double bottom higher low here off this as we're climbing in the wedge. We're climbing in the wedge here. So that's it. Look, essentially that's what markets do. They go up and down. Let me just boil it out real simple for everybody. Check this out. This is what markets do in a very simplified form. That is what they do. They just go up and they go down, and then after they've gone down, they come back up, and after they go up, they go down. This is essentially what everything is. Now, this is why we draw out wedges, because price tends to climb in this fashion, like where you get a rising wedge and you fall out of the rising wedge, and then it crashes in a very common pattern. Sometimes it's a flag, sometimes it's a triangle, whatever. But falling wedges are common. I sort of see them everywhere. You see rising and falling, rising and falling. Rising wedge. Does this help anyone, by the way? Does this help sort of answer questions about rising and falling? and why we fall, like why we rise out of a falling wedge and why we fall out of a rising wedge. And it's because of the market flow. The market flows this way. Let's change the color of the wave. Make it like yellow or something. Make the line a bit bigger. Yeah. That's essentially how I understand rising and falling wedges. It's just you're picking out the behavior of the candles in the climb and in the fall. And you're trying to find the breakout points for where the trend is shifting. You can find pivots like that. All right. So yeah, Dogecoin. You know what's been magnetic for Doge at the moment? Seemingly 43. Test of it here, test of it here, almost tested it here. A lot of noise around it here, tested it here, noise around it here. We are 43 is a big deal. You know why? Because that was the 420 day, Doge door. You know, remember Dogecoin Day, Doge Day 420? This region, this like sort of neighborhood of price was the highs of Doge Day. So it's like a, 420. It's historically it's an important price point. Let's go back in time and have a look at that real quick. So weekly chart. There's the bull run. See what I mean? Let's go daily actually. Daily. And look, this is why 43. So that yellow line, let me just adjust that to become 43. $43 because of these highs and that high there. And then these supports. Yeah, it's an important level in a nutshell. Yeah, it's good to know why. Like, why that number? Just look left. Look at prior cycles. It'll give you the answers. What do we got left? We've got on the daily, on the monthly, we've got an hour and a half left of the month. The stream will capture the monthly close. I do think we're going to get a record close of the month for Dogecoin. I mean, the month's closed a lot lower on Dogecoin in the last bull market. They closed at 34 cents. Closed and opened in April and May of 2021. So we are much higher. That is very bullish, I think. Traeger, can you teach me how to long Doge at 100x? Well, you'll need a free 20 on a MEXC account. My free 20. I've got a sample for that. Hang on a second. Yeah, I mean, that's a good start.
Oh shit! No, Luke, no!
Yeah, Donnie, that move up liquidated my $20 MEXC account.
Yeah, man. MEXC 100x, let's go. Shit. Let's go back to this time frame. So yeah, man, rising wedge, falling wedge. Weekend behavior. This is just weekend stuff. We got 34 people in the stream. Hit up the like button, guys. See if we can get some more people. See if we can get that count to go higher. I want to be here for the daily close, which is in another hour and a half. T Black, what's up, T Black? When Doge Lambo, sir? Maybe early next year. I think Doge Lambo. So far we've got a wheel of the Lambo. We need to get the rest of the car. Casey Jones says, check out ICP for me. Okay, I'll check it out for you and everybody. Let's have a look. Thanks, Hamid. ICP. Delete this Fibonacci retracement for a second. Let's turn logarithmic on. Now, if I just bring this way, there we go. So here's a high that we can sort of work with. Whoa. This high here, I think we can work with that. How do we get back there? Like, even just a journey to this high would be very profitable from this position that we're in right now. Let's say we take a long here. Going back just to that high would return you 69% profit. Just raw, like, spot trade, 69. All the way up to to this high over here, which is kind of like an all-time high. It's not the all-time high, but it's a high point. If you were to target just that, you're almost 6x there. It's 600%. 600% increase on your money. ICP's got potential. I like it. We were talking about ICP months ago, by the way, like back over here when it was doing nothing. It hasn't even really left that area too much. Like, yes, it has, but it's still very much good value, I think. If this was like an accumulation box of this year, we've sort of just come out of it recently in the last, few days. Last couple of weeks. So yeah, lots of potential on ICP, I think. Don't ask me about the fundamentals. I have no idea. I'm not really a fundamentalist. I'm more of a technical analyst. Chart technician. I try to be anyway. Rick, can you do some TA on Nosana? Please, it's on Solana. Had a great run back in March when I didn't take profits. Okay. Nosana. That's a long ticker. Nosana. Ticker NOS. NOS. Let's use this chart here. Whoa. Okay. Look at that falling wedge. Can you see it? On the daily? Macro falling wedge. Which broke out bullish. It's a bounce off the flipper, actually. You got lows coming across like that. You rallied from this double bottom here, rallied back to the top of the wedge and then broke out of it, slid back down, tested the top of the flipper or the wedge, and then huge eruption. I think this looks bullish. Look at this, what's happening right here. Looky here. This is a bullish continuation triangle that it's in. So it might take a number of days more, but it could do something like that, where it, keep a track of, these are the lines you need on your NOS chart, your Nosana. You need this line here, and you need that line there. And then, you can work your way down in the time frames if you want, but those are the two lines that I think are immediately important on NOS. These are the trends that matter. So keep a track of those. I'm going to make a little note for Nosana. Looking for a bullish breakout. Let's say bullish continuation breakout. Is that how you spell continuation? No. Continuation. Breakout. Just make the text gray. Doesn't have to be so massive. Let's keep that as a little note, a note to self. And I'll even draw like a little, let's draw a little bit of a little pathway guess. This is what we're looking for. We can come back to this like in a week or two and see how it went. You just got to remember to bring it up. Please remind me. Nosana crypto chart. This is just the TradingView chart for it. But as far as targets go for Nosana on the weekly, let's go to the daily. I would be looking at the major pivots. So there's a major pivot here and another major pivot here. These could be like possible take profit levels as well. But when was it born? Basically at the arse end of the bull market, it came out. And it just had a huge accumulation. Wow, look at that. Just, and then huge pop in November of last year, late October, November. Bam, huge growth. Let's measure that out. What kind of growth did you get? 67,000%? Wow. Let's go NOS. Yeah, man, I'm bullish on NOS. Like, as far as technically speaking, like technical analysis, it looks pretty good. And the fact that the whole market's gone bullish and alts are waiting for their season, right? I think, yeah, everything's looking up, Millhouse. Thanks, Rick. It's worth looking into the use case for Nosana. It has massive potentials. I'm hoping it's my Lambo play. Well, all the best, man. I hope it does it. Nosana. Let me just go to CoinMarketCap and just do a little quick read on it. The hell? Market cap currently is only $178 million. So that's cool. It is a cheaper coin. What's its rank? 338 on CoinMarketCap out of 10,263 active cryptocurrencies listed. Okay, what is Nosana? Nosana is a blockchain-based open-source cloud computing marketplace dedicated to AI inference. Our mission is simple: make GPU hardware accessible to all. The platform has two main goals: providing AI users with flexible GPU access and allowing GPU owners to earn passive income by renting out their hardware, all powered by the NOS token. That does sound really good. I mean, cloud computing and AI, that is, yeah, I like that. That is cool. Ooh, Nosana mainnet is set to release on January the 14th next year. So that's coming up. Not long to go. A month and 2 weeks. That could be a buy the rumor. That could be a hype train or a reason for Nosana to break out of this triangle. Let's mark it on the calendar. Was it January 14th? Let's put a vertical line there. And I'll lock that in and say text. I'll say mainnet launch. There we go. Let's make it up the top of the screen. So we got something to look at and see what is that line all about? Well, it's the mainnet launch. Okay. And the 4 hour. So yeah, the mainnet launch is not far away. I think that could be reason, yeah, to see continuation here into the launch. I don't know what will happen at the launch. I'd be setting a stop loss just in case there's a sell the event type thing. But All the best, man. Appreciate the call out on that because it looks pretty good. Robinhood has Bitcoin doing 2,000 fluctuations in price on the 1 minute chart. Wow. Robinhood's a very strange platform. I've never used it, but they got all sorts of things going on. What's up, Skywalker? Got a little bit of a retracement on the cards right now. Let's zoom out a little. Let's go to the 1 hour. Redundant lines. See if anything becomes of this pivot here to that pivot as a trend. Shows the candle closing above 98,000. I placed a limit sell at 98 a few minutes, but it hasn't filled. Okay. Consider selling at 97,995. You know what I mean? Get your orders in front of the big round numbers, if that makes sense. Just so that you get filled. If you place your limits on round numbers, you're basically putting your order in the middle of a traffic jam. So many people have to get served before you that are standing in line waiting to get filled. So this is why this is why I think you should set orders, whether they're buys or sells, in front of the volume. I'm just gonna finish my coffee. 1 second. Hey look, there's the Dogecoin thingy. Little dancing dog. What's that, an hour and 15 minutes left of the month? Well, I'm just gonna let the stream tick on by. I might jump into the voice channel. Get some of these little disclaimers up before I do that. Discord overlay. Let's do the big overview 8-way screen thingy. And we will jump into that channel.
That rubber band is winding up so tight for AI. For real.
That moon dang's starting to look juicy as fuck, too.
Oh my god, Moondang is not AI.
I don't know. It could be a government artificial intelligence infected a little baby hippo to see how it can control what do they call that? A bio creature?
I will not even be mad when they launch your little fucking baby hippo to the moon.
Maybe you should do it. You should incorporate some AI into Moondang, you know? Maybe you could make a Lido with some AI trading aspect to it. You know, you've got a little grid.
Hold on, I could launch I could launch a coin on whatever that market cap shit is and do Moondang AI.
Yeah, you could if you set it up so that it only trades when it crosses through the 50 moving average, when the 20 through the 50 or something, you know, the golden cross buy. And then what's the other one? The death cross sell. I mean, maybe it would be earning, could be AI. You could say that's AI. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? I don't really like some of these coins where you have to stake, you have to go into the thing, but I definitely like Lido, how you can just buy it and it's like it stakes automatically. What do you guys think about more coins like that? Are there any for like the Tezos or the Solana network that you guys know of?
One that I was kind of interested in was staked Ethereum. It's called STETH. And whatever it is it's some pool of staked Ethereum, and it just automatically gives you your like staking rewards without having to do anything.
Yeah, that sounds nice. That's the kind of thing we're looking for, you know? I swear Lido's
Yeah,
like
yeah, it kind
that.
of pays like a dividend. Yeah, it kind of pays like a dividend, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Who was in the core short or earlier because they're in trouble? I hope they had
AG.
a stop loss. Oh, I hope you had a stop loss. Core just
I think he closed it already. He closed it and
Okay,
took his
good.
money. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because he was up
It's
like
not
10K,
stopping.
so he took it.
Gotcha. I just remembered seeing that.
Mhm.
34% per core right now. That's crazy.
What's poppin', guys?
What up, Rick?
Oh, just did a bit of a stream. My stream is still up right now, but we're just waiting, hanging out for the monthly close, seeing how those monthly will close. I know Doge has been. If Doge closes anywhere near where it's at right now, that'll be the highest close that it's ever had for a month.
The
Fuck
monthly
yeah.
I think we've got like 3 or 4. I think we got 3 or 4 hours on the.
I credit Ocean Deep for pointing that out because I wasn't looking at that. But yeah, it's a great point. Like, going to be the highest price that Doge has ever closed a month at ever. So that's cool.
Wow.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I mean, look at this.
Would you look at that?
Did you look at that?
Back when it got to 76 or so, it still didn't close above 34, 35, somewhere in there.
That shit's crazy.
Right?
Yeah. So that's good. That's kind of bullish, I think.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
This is it, guys. We've had a massive drop back on the Bitcoin. I don't know if you guys saw that. Had a little dumpy dump here, but then, you know, if we reverse this back around, the MACD's still high. We could get a much bigger pump, you know, so.
I'm going to share my screen in here as well, just so that I can watch it from my bed.
Same's true
Damn,
for
back
Bitcoin, Solana,
Fucking
all those have. Good, chill.
damn, that monthly candle shit is fact checked true. I can't believe it. The wicks,
It's,
it wicked way below that on those 2 months in a row.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a pretty special little feature, huh?
Doge to $6 now.
Let's go. Putting my moon
That
hat
would be
on.
insane.
I don't even know what I'll
So,
do.
now that we're closing the November candle, what do you guys, just for fun, what do you guys think December is going to throw our way?
Hold on, I got some lines on what? Doge?
On
Doge or
everything.
Bitcoin?
Just crypto. Like, what's December going to throw our way, crypto-wise?
Bitcoin trends sideways, altcoins catch up, and fucking surprise everybody.
I hope so, man. That would be fantastic.
It's close.
Yeah, and I'm thinking.
It's close, Rick.
I'm thinking. Oops, sorry.
You're good, Chili. I was just gonna say it's close. It's within a week. The alt really have to start moving. If BTC just trends sideways. Go ahead, Chili.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think the rest of the year is gonna be flat, maybe up slightly, flat slightly, whatever. But I think once mid-January hits, I think that's when the fireworks are gonna start.
Yeah. I don't doubt that. That sounds pretty.
One or two at a time. Each coin has its moment for the next week or two, and alts kind of catch up.
Yeah. Well, November has been so crazy. It's been very fun.
Very fun.
Lots of growth. Yeah. Lots of recovery.
Exciting to see everybody making some money finally. That's put in the time and effort. It's great. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I know my
2023.
portfolio hit an all-time high today, Rick.
Hey, very good.
Yeah, because I have
Nice,
way
man.
too much file.
Bro,
Because I have
what
way
the
too much
fuck?
file and file pump today.
I was gonna say,
I'll tell you what, man.
damn.
2024 has been good, but I think 2023 had more fun. There was more runs in that year, more recovery sort of pushes and drama points. 2024 has mostly been us stuck in that descending broadening wedge. It's been very boring.
Right.
Only
yeah,
now,
really
like,
has.
yeah, like the start of the year was cool because we came up to 74 for the first time. We broke the all-time high before halving. And then the back end of this year has been good because we've broken out of the wedge, like the thing.
But in between,
But-
it's been the handle down and
Yeah.
sideways. Yep.
Exactly. It's been a big old grind. It's just been grind. big old test of endurance, you know?
Good
But
stuff.
still good activity though. Like if you take that handle as a range, like the top to the bottom, that's still good, decent moves. Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that this potentially is the beginning. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's the most. I feel like it's the most wild part of the cycle.
We were talking in the other Discord earlier, and it's like, okay, imagine your portfolio 2 to 3xing, and
Yeah.
that's like the minimum this will do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's like, and the thing is, like, the most exciting phase is followed up so closely
20 minutes?
by the most sobering time, like the crash. You know what I mean?
Static, you got an open
It
mic.
could
honey.
be, don't get me wrong, it could be super boring in between, but
Thank
we're
you, Paul.
going to 2 to 3x. You know what I mean? No doubt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're diversified and have all, that's the minimum. So, it's
Well,
exciting.
it's good we've got a diverse group of people all like keeping eyes on things, so you can really formulate it's like a think tank. You can go,
Yeah,
oh,
for sure.
consider this, consider that, and you know, if you were just by yourself, you would have your own bias, and maybe you watch
Yeah, I
a couple of
don't think-
YouTube streams, but
Absolutely.
yeah,
I don't think people today realize how much of an advantage they have learning about the stock market. We'll just say the stock market, crypto.
Yeah.
As you know, you think about the old day when they were drawing line charts with today's price on the stock market. Like, it was such an advantage. You can go on and learn more than you could have in 10 years in a month on YouTube, you know?
yeah, that's it, 100%.
Mm.
I'd love to know like the value, if I was to compact everything I've learned from when I first started crypto to now, and I was to condense that into some kind of course or training, like what that value would be, like what would that cost
Right.
someone to sit through that, to learn all this?
And then imagine 50 years ago when they were learning the stock market, how much that fucking jewel of knowledge would have been worth, you know?
Yeah.
It's-
And
yeah.
it's, yep. And being able to make money off this, all of this knowledge, all these skills, just, yeah, that certainly adds value to it. Pretty cool. But it is cool how you can now, like, 2024, you can put yourself through tuition off your own effort. You know, you can do your own, you can become your own expert in a way. As long as you know where to look and what resources to use and stuff like that. I bet you there's crypto courses that you can pay for that don't teach you quite the stuff that we may have learned. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
maybe there's the basic shit in there. Like,
I mean, there's courses that will literally teach you just the basics of support and resistance, and they make you pay hundreds of dollars for that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I could teach you support and resistance in about 10 minutes, and I'll do it for free. Okay?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. And there's so many strategies and styles and you know, approaches to the market. Trading, scalping, investing, swing trading. It's all good.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Like, I like the fact that we all trade differently, but we all make money. Like, I just think that's really cool.
It is really cool. It's like multidisciplinary. But yeah, I would like to get better with the trading, like the scalping. Always room to improve in that. It's good fun too. Like, it's almost like entertainment in a way as well. It's something to do. Like, if you have a day off and you got nothing else.
Yeah, the people who like trade on the fucking 1 second chart, like, they're crazy. You watched a reel do that shit? Oh my god, that would give me such anxiety. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Trade like a bot.
But Jaleel does it, man. Like, he does like this crazy shit. I'm like, that is just so cool. Not me.
Yeah.
Not my style.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Last hour of the month, according to TradingView. Power hour.
Let's
November.
go, Doug. Don't dump. You got an hour to close the highest fucking monthly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is it. This hour means everything for November. So 6 p.m. USA Eastern, is it? You guys are
Yes, sir.
like dinner time.
Yep.
What are you guys having for dinner?
Ground hamburger and eggs. I'm basic today.
Nice.
Chicken nuggets and fish and chips and mayonnaise.
Hey.
Yeah, that's so Californian. I love it.
Oh.
Dude, no, mayo goes on everything. It goes on everything in California. It is not the same anywhere else. People look at you weird when you put mayo on a hamburger, but that shit's good. You put mayo on a hot dog, that's what it's supposed to
On
be.
that white people shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Mayonnaise.
Actually, what is it? The tartar sauces, or not? I don't know if it's tartar sauce. Whatever the fucking things you dip with the fish and chip shit is.
Yeah,
that I
that's
like
tartar
that.
sauce. Yeah, the white sauce that has like the pickles.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
good.
I could drink that. Yeah, let's go.
It's like seafood ranch.
Yes, precisely. Get a little marinara and some calamari, and that you're good.
Damn, it's making me
Dude,
hungry.
no, hush puppies, some fried bread, that's so good.
I haven't had fish in a while. love a big piece of snapper.
I haven't either. I have salmon in the freezer. I should probably pull it out.
Yeah, I love salmon. I love smoked salmon. Just the best.
Mate, it's all about the cod and chips and that with the salt and vinegar and everything. You know
Yeah.
what?
Oh
I was
yeah.
gonna say the cod is hella good.
Fish and chips. I feel like fish and chips was spawned from England. It's like a very English
Definitely.
tradition. Fish and chips.
Mate, all we've got is potatoes and fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Same with meat pies, like just pie. English.
I heard when you go to the McDonald's in England, when you order the Big Mac, it's just fish and chips.
It's just fish and chips.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a double quarter pounder of fish and chips. Let me get a Big Mac, fish and chips.
What's that whole region in England that is like southwest? Is it? Oh, Cornwall. Cornwall would be like fish and chip central. It's like where all the fish and chips, like all the seaside, coastal England. Very nice. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of salmon. I like tuna. Tuna's good. You know, tuna mayo and whatever, sweet corn in a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff. But yo, if you're trying to get those omega-3s in, and mate, it's a once a week thing. We get the fish and chips in. That's how we keep the omega-3s up, you know. And then the rest of the time, it's just meat pies. You know, potato topped meat and potatoes, stuff like that. You know, so,
Bangers and mash. Yeah.
gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
What do you guys eat? Oh, I eat kebabs as well. I make kebabs a lot. You know, like marinated, like Greek style chicken, and then fry it up in the frying pan. Get some onions and stuff like that. Make a kebab out of it. It's mad. That's so cheap and nice. It's crazy.
A lot of Aussie culture comes from England because we're from England, really. Like at least, you know. Unless you're talking Indigenous Australia, that's totally different again. Like I don't think I've ever really eaten like traditional Aboriginal cuisine, or like the way that they cook. But yeah, they have some interesting foods. Like they cook up crocodile and like kangaroo and they've like
I was kind of gonna joke about the kangaroo, but I was like, yeah, I'll save that one. But then
they do
said that I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Crocodile, kangaroo, snake, like witchetty grubs.
Yeah, but your snakes are so fucking big that could feed a family. Jesus.
I've actually had kangaroo. It's pretty good.
It's very lean.
It's very gamey, yeah.
Yeah, it's gamey. Yeah.
Put the what you
They're a lot of muscle, man.
Put the what you grub on your cock.
Did I just hear somebody say put grub on your cock?
Put the what you grub on your cock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
So it was what I thought I heard.
It's that John Cusack.
I say realistically, I eat sourdough bread and chicken and tri-tip sandwiches, and then I'll mix in salad, and that's probably 90% of my diet.
Tri-tip.
I eat a lot of meat. A lot.
Yeah.
I'm carnivore, so I eat a lot of meat. A lot of
I don't think even had
Put the what
she loves an Italian sauce.
Who eats the chicken, sourdough, and tri-tip?
Me. It's either I eat chicken until I get sick of it, then I start smashing fucking tri-tip.
Where do you live in California then?
Like San Jose area.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. Ain't nobody eats fucking sourdough and tri-tip or anywhere else, man. It's fucking Bay Area.
He was just saying hello, okay? Like, come on.
I mean, I heard the hell. Like, yeah, okay.
He's totally California.
California.
The other piece of meat that's underrated is skirt steak. Just saying.
Yeah, I actually used to eat that a little bit more, and then it started getting a little bit pricey. Okay, it's the skirt steak, the flank steak, and tri-tip. That's all. It all seems like it's like from the same genre of meat.
Yeah, but the ribeye still reigns supreme. But
Oh yeah.
Hot take, I think it's overrated.
What is?
The ribeye. I say hot take, I think it's overrated.
Oh. No.
I don't know, man. I eat it every single day for a year, and I love it still.
Yeah, the fat to meat ratio on a ribeye, a good ribeye is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't deny that. For sure, especially when it's like cooked perfectly, just hella raw. It's like hella raw with a little bit of brown around the edges. That shit is good.
That fat just burns all crispy on the edges.
Although, you know what? Like, if you could do some good chicken thighs, like I will smash some chicken thighs. Those things are so good if they're cooked right.
Yeah, see that's my survival meal. It's like that's what I eat to get through the lifetime, and then every now and then I indulge in something more tasty.
What is it?
Chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, chicken.
I fuck with chicken thighs.
I'm dark meat all the way. Chicken thighs way over breasts, 100%.
When I eat like chicken salads, I just take 2 chicken thighs, crunch it all up, throw it in there. I'm like, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Got another 50 minutes.
For the monthly? Let's go.
Yeah. I wonder if anything dramatic will happen. Whether it just...
I fucking hope so. I hope so.
That's what we're all waiting for.
Maddox
Russia's about to fucking launch the nukes right now.
Oh god.
Maddox
Wait, it's Saturday though. Wait, oh no, because it's still monthly. Okay, monthly. I'm thinking weekly, and it's got me all fucked up. Okay.
That was messing me up.
We're right here. We're right here.
That was messing me up this morning because like I hadn't finished my coffee yet, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, something's not right."
Right.
The weekly still says 1 day left, but the monthly's got like an hour left. Like, what's going on?
It's a little confusing.
But sometimes they line up when you get that like yeah.
Right.
Daily,
Sunday
weekly,
night,
monthly, or
monthly
sometimes.
close.
Yeah, when they have the triple witching. Yep.
Yeah. All that kind of thing.
Damn, I didn't know chicken tri-tip and sourdough bread was a California thing.
Sourdough and tri-tip gives it away, to be honest.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
I mean, no one else really ever talks about eating tri-tip.
And then you got the prime rib. I don't know, that ranks up there in the top 2.
That's my mom's number 1 right there. She'll fucking get a 72-ounce prime rib no matter what. She can't eat it all. Don't give a fuck. I'm taking 2 bites.
It doesn't matter. You just take it home.
Go eat that shit for 3 days.
Fuck yeah.
I'm such a foodie. You guys got me.
Love it.
We got to kill this 53 minutes somehow.
Right. Hold on, I'll fill it with different kinds of steaks. I'm looking through
food porn. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Food porn. That's cute.
I definitely want to go to Japan at some point and try their like really high grade Wagyu and see what all the fuss is about, because people rave about Wagyu like A5 grade.
The marbling in there is just so, it has to be so tender.
I just ate some a good Wagyu the other day for a little Friendsgiving shit. And then there was so much. We had so much left over that I was making steak and eggs, Wagyu steak and eggs breakfast burritos.
Oh, that's fucking
fuck. So, okay, that's another staple of my diet is damn breakfast is almost always breakfast burritos.
Yes.
Really.
Do you put like? I mean, everyone that I've ever had in California, though, they always had hash browns in it. or some kind of like a home fry. There's always potato in it.
Anything, yeah. It's like a breakfast burrito is the topic, and then it's like, okay, how do you prefer it?
Mm-hmm.
You get the bougie Californians are like, oh, give me a little bit of avocado, bro, with a little bit of sour cream.
Hey, I'm not mad at some avocado.
Not me either.
But it doesn't replace my fucking ribeye either. Just
then you can go a little Southwest Tex-Mex with it and add some what is it? Oh my god, I'm blanking. Like salsa or some type of like red sauce in there too.
I don't know how wide this term is, but they call avocado Greek butter because the Greeks put it on everything.
That's actually the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
You mean
the Greeks use it like their butter. Butter.
He said butter.
Say beaner butter.
Butter. Peanut
beaner butter. Beaner butter.
I thought Greeks love feta.
Butter.
Oh, feta is amazing. I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah, feta cheese. Oh yeah. Put in a salad, like Thai stuff.
With some beets. With some fucking beets.
Ooh. Yeah.
I hate beets, bro. I fucking hate beets. That shit is
disgusting. Little girl.
They all have yours. I love them.
Yeah, fuck. See, I'll eat people's onions off their fucking salad, but I'll never eat a goddamn beet.
Yeah, I like them. They're not bad.
It's an acquired taste. Like you have to learn to like a beet.
Like a good muffin.
A big
gotta
thick
learn to like
slice of beetroot belongs in like a gourmet hamburger.
You heard that, Doji?
You know I did. You know I did.
I wasn't sure if anybody was gonna laugh or not, and if everyone heard it.
Hey,
I only heard half.
You old dog.
I do pay attention. That's one thing. Oh, look at this! Holy shit! I want to have anybody on board with this one.
Oh fuck yeah!
Let's go.
Anybody does not like seafood, there's something wrong with them.
Oh, crabs.
Burritos, I want a recipe, man.
Oh yeah, breakfast burritos. Yeah.
So okay, yeah. So crab, shrimp, and lobster are probably the kings of the seafood castle. Maybe fourth would be like calamari or something like that. That's a staple.
I love scallops, man. I love scallops.
Oh,
I love
scallops are up
oysters.
there too.
Oh, scallops are great. Yeah.
Natural oysters. The thing that people freak out about oysters, like ew, yuck. Not.
Okay, yeah. I'll eat them steamed. I like the steamed. I don't like the raw.
I'll have it anyway, man. I love it.
You don't like the little slot swallows?
It literally tastes like eating a fucking loogie.
Escargot. I haven't tried the Italian escargot.
Exact same consistency and shit too.
Reminds me of Mr. Bean when he picks up the tray of off oysters. Oh.
But I have seen people do a little squirt of butter, a little squirt of hot sauce and shit, and make little shooters. I can see the appeal, but I'm I take them steamed.
Yeah.
Yo, Rick, Foxy's back. We're going to the moon, guys.
Yeah, we are going to the moon.
I've only ever had
the moon, guys. Love it.
Coley, beef, fish, pork, or chicken?
On the regular or
just pick one.
Do it like fuck, marry, kill style.
There you go. Yeah. Let's rank them from 5 to 0.
I mean, I'm gonna fuck some chicken. I'm gonna marry some cow. Okay, and I'll I mean, I don't really care.
That's hilarious.
I'm not mad at the choice.
That chicken gets you through the day.
Absolutely.
Coley, did you just say you fuck some chicken?
like the memes.
I mean, cock, chicken, it's all the same.
Well, at least it tastes like chicken.
Muhahahaha.
Yep.
Muha.
Okay, have you guys ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse?
Yo, yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Where they just load you up.
An experience.
Keep it coming. Flip the card, keep it coming.
Yep. I didn't know about the card. It's like green light, red light.
Check this shit out. You guys are gonna.
You gotta pace yourself good on that one, or you'll get fucking the meat sweats.
Made this recipe up from a few different recipes. Check this out.
I like me a good tomahawk steak.
Yeah, tomahawks, I don't know though. They're overrated. It's a lot of bone. Give me the ribeye, bitch.
It's a lot of show, that's for sure.
Yeah, look at that. Those are the best fucking egg rolls. You make like a hollandaise sauce. It's all crab meat and a little corn and hollandaise sauce. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks
Oh,
bomb.
bro. Dog. Dude, you just took it to the next level. What the fuck? I love egg rolls too, but I've only ever had them the boring ass little fucking coleslaw style. And I never think you can put fucking lobster in that bitch.
There's no crack in the crab legs. All that shit is in big pieces right in there. You get a little corn and hollandaise sauce in there with it. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, that's like a little mini seafood chimichanga ass thing.
Dude, so
look how
good.
Meetup that
look how solid the crab
You're
meat.
cooking, bro.
Holy, look how solid.
I think my California is starting to come out now.
Yes.
I love to cook. I just like good food.
I mean, you can cook for me anytime. I would do that. Yep.
Bro, he's literally whips it up every fucking day. It's insane.
Dude,
The weekends.
Earlier?
The weekends. What's that called?
I was just wondering if Chili saw what you posted earlier, like what you had for dinner.
Oh, my
I
little
saw some of the. I saw the
sausage,
hanging. I saw the
spinach,
hanging
lasagna.
curtains of lasagna topping. Sorry.
Did you see what it was done?
Fresh pasta, semolina flour, some eggs. Let's go. Like, if you're gonna
Oh,
eat,
you did the
might as well
whole.
fucking do it right.
Oh, he made
Yeah.
a whole lasagna. Oh god, it looked delicious.
Yeah. I saw all the hanging, all the hanging pasta. Dude, that's crazy.
No, like the finished product though, that looked so good.
Good shit. I just like
Love
good
it.
food.
So when
It's just hard.
oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say it's just hard to cook for one person. Like everything I make is like 3 days worth.
Great, we're coming over.
Let's
I
go.
was
Come
gonna say
on.
when Ethereum goes to 17,000, I might hire a maid and a chef.
Listen, bitch, if Ethereum goes to 17, I'm not being your motherfucking chef.
Hey, being a maid's been my longest held job.
No, not you. I'm gonna have them open up the Discord, go through all the pictures, and I say, "Me want that," and they got it, and I'm like, "Yep."
Make me these fucking crab egg roll things.
Yeah. He's gonna be like,
No, that's
"See."
good. You guys are funny.
Sometimes.
Coley, well, medium well, or medium?
Rare.
Yeah, pretty rare to
Oh,
medium
this is
rare.
make or break.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like it pretty fucking bloody. Like,
She loves it
I'll
bloody.
even eat it blue. Like, I'm good with it being blue. That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Coley, that's just disgusting.
That's okay. I like the bleed. It's fine.
I'm on Coley's team with this one. I don't even mind if it's blue.
Yeah,
No,
I'm always
it's
medium
good,
rare,
man.
medium rare. Whatever you give me at that point, I'm good.
Yeah, because I mean that's about the lowest that you're gonna get if you're going out to a restaurant.
Right.
Like they won't really make it blue. There's not many places that will.
Right.
Which I mean I do understand because like obviously there is risks to it, you know. But as long as the outside is seared well, it kills off any bacteria. It's fine.
Good shit. And do you like Brussels sprouts with a little bit of honey and salt and pepper on them? Blistered in the oven.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts are the best. I love Brussels sprouts. And asparagus. Those are actually my two favorite vegetables.
Oh, asparagus make your pee smell funny though.
And squash. I like some squash and zucchini.
Okay, so you guys have done the what is it? The balsamic glaze on the Brussels sprouts too?
Oh yeah. I'm a fucking balsamic maniac. I love fucking balsamic.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah, man. Balsamic production is the best.
The staple.
I mean, I do it on my little caprese salad with just tomatoes and buffalo mozzarella and some balsamic and basil.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are making me hungry. Just fucking ate.
Looks like
Just
we've got
ate.
a bunch of hungry people in here.
Right?
Fucking A. We're thinking of ways to spend our ETH bags.
Yeah, what can I buy?
Coley.
What up?
Do you have any announcements to make?
No.
You have announcements?
I was like, it sounds like. What does he know that we don't know?
If I've been stoned in the last 2 days, but it looks like Turbo has his own group now, or what's going on?
Oh, that's not an announcement. I mean, that happened a couple of days ago, and we've moved past it.
That's some spider crab pasta I had in Italy.
Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Holy fuck! Hey, have you guys seen spider crabs in real life?
Yeah, they're freaky, bro.
Dude, they're like freaking mega stilt crabs. Their legs are like 6 feet long.
Yeah, they got long ass legs.
Matt, did you have a hot mic, honey?
I know. I'm not saying anything.
Okay, we're just whatever you're doing over there. Just letting you know.
We're hearing all the fapping on our end.
I was trying to be nice.
He's like, I know.
Well, I mean, I've been sitting here for an hour, so I don't know why you're just suddenly hearing it now.
I've heard it all along, but we were talking over it, and so like it wasn't really popping.
An hour.
So it wasn't really making any noise because we were talking. But I just wanted you to know, just in case you were trying to say something or anything like that. I just wanted you to know.
You can't last an hour.
That's what she said.
Kleenex box started giving it away. No, but we're just joking. But yeah, she was just trying to be polite. She was being courteous to you.
I do try.
Yeah, Static had his open mic and was about to go crazy. Then you warned him. Then you warned him, and he was like, "All right, cool."
How about that one?
I mean that's gelato, right?
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, gelato.
Gelato.
I couldn't see what it was at first because all the like patterns.
The texture to the colors, yeah. I mean, you have not posted a picture yet of something that I would not put in my mouth. So.
Oh, hold on, I got one.
All right, we have there's one more picture loading right now. Let's see how it goes.
DM only. But it's not allowed in general. That's already happened.
I'm looking for my new pictures. I just went to Sicily, and oh my god, you should. I'm looking for those ones. I can't find any of those. I don't think I took them off my phone yet. Needless to say, I just like food. It's surprising I don't weigh 8,000 pounds.
I'm sure that's interesting. I wonder, do you do any daily walking or anything, or?
Yeah, bro. I'm an old man. Very active. What's that?
Yo, Coley, open mic.
I said you're not that old.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. That's what that was.
But yeah, I'm not overweight at all for my age. Yeah.
Specify for my age. For a 20-year-old, that might be different.
Exactly. I'm fucking 53 years old, bro. I'm not overweight, and I'm in fairly good shape. You've seen me before, Chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't doubting you at all. Not at all.
I'm just trying to get you.
The only reason is because I don't know if I've heard about your exercising, but I know damn Yoda's got his whole routine. Lets everybody know he's hitting the bike and all that.
Oh yeah, Yoda's been working out, bro. Yoda's been working out. An animal.
Dude, I will tell you, our champion in here of like somebody who's completely changed like their body besides myself is Wimpy, man. Like, dude went ham and he's fucking on fire.
Transformation.
No, it's anti.
That is cool. It's worth.
What's the opposite of healthy?
The opposite of healthy?
No, wimpy.
Oh,
no, wimpy. I was thinking, what's the opposite of wimpy?
Like being a wimp, being like, I don't know.
You got to change it now to now tap.
Are y'all calling on the?
No, I was saying that you're like the champion in here. Like, I mean, I've done well for myself, but you have done like a crazy transformation. You're insane.
What do you mean?
What you've done to yourself health-wise.
He's probably saying
like,
that
you got ripped. Like, you look amazing.
Generally, or did you?
It's all to live and enjoy the benefits of Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's what I was saying. In the bear market, it's like whatever you got, you got to work out. So then when your Bitcoin hits, you're rich.
He is roboting.
Really
yeah,
bad.
I thought it was me. I was like, what?
No.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah, someone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, nothing beats having energy for the day. Like, just lots of energy and feeling better, you know? That's the biggest plus for me for like eating properly.
Yeah, what is it? With the kebabs, guys, I mean, it's crazy. It's super healthy. It's not really super healthy. But if you have the chicken thighs, but you can skin them and stuff. Dude, it's literally like one of those Greek rotisserie chicken kebab things, man. It's well delicious. You know,
You're
bit of salads, bit of bread, And the chicken, I fry it in the frying pan. I use a tiny bit of oil and fry some onions and stuff and some peppers, maybe. It's up to you. But literally, a couple of chicken thighs. Over here, chicken thighs are the cheapest thing you can get, basically, for the meat to weight ratio. And it's like $2.70 a kilo. And then you've got the onion, which is like 30 pence per meal or something max. A little bit of salad, a bit of bread. I mean, it's so cheap. It's basically free. You know, it's free. So I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ouch.
That's a nice little hooker.
If you can take the
Bro.
carbs out of the wrap, I'd be all about it. Ooh.
Well, just have a bigger kebab with a little less pitta. You know what I mean? Maybe just have one pitta. I have two. You know,
Or
you could go for one.
Wrap it in a lettuce
Yeah.
leaf.
Wrapped in lettuce as well. That's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that fucking tarpon.
Tarpons are fun to catch.
Oh my god, bro.
Ooh, wow.
Beast.
That's a yeah.
180 pounds.
Whoa.
Y'all got me going through pictures. I'm like sitting in my chair crying about old times.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, once this ETH hits, bro, it's gonna be nothing but better times.
Right, let's go.
Nothing but better time.
Look at these dirty fuckers. Hold on. This is a dirty bridge fish that we catch down here. In the kayak, bro.
Ooh,
Like,
that's a
come on.
that's a big fish. It's a big fella.
All right. They're so nasty. Look at that water. It's like fucking. They live in the dirtiest, nastiest shit. But they're fun.
What kind of fish is that?
It's a black drum.
Whoa. That is huge.
If y'all ever seen like a redfish from Florida, it's a member of that family, but they're called black drum. Yeah, they're enormous. Like, we catch 40, 60 pounders under the bridge. That's probably a 35, 40 pounder right there. Like, just beast. And in the kayak, it's like a two-man job. You go out, two of you together. Whoever hooks up, the other person puts their foot on the other kayak and like pulls them away from the bridge so that it'll wrap you up. It's a game. It's fun.
Wow.
Hey, what are the ones that look like that, but they're called like? Are they called like jacks?
Or
Oh,
mangrove
Jack
jack.
Bell. Yeah. Jacks fight like crazy.
But they're like, yeah, they look like that, but they're like silver.
Yeah,
So
they're
there's a
flat
fish-
and silver, and they got like yellow fins, and they're a jack, and they're a really strong, tough fighting fish too. You don't eat these dirty things, and you don't eat them either. They're just fun to catch.
That looks like DOGE, that one that big guy in the kayak. That looks like what in Australia we call it a jewfish, but it's called a mulloway. Let me find a
Oh
picture.
no! We have jewfish here, which are Goliath grouper.
Oh yeah.
Yep, groupers. Groupers is the best, one of the best eating fish ever.
Hold on, Goliath grouper though. You got to see how big these things are. They get like a Volkswagen.
Yeah. They're easy to tell though, because they got the craziest like dark and gold camo patterns. They look mean as fuck. They're probably one of the cooler looking fish.
They're so much fun. You can go out anywhere in the Gulf not anywhere, but on wrecks and rocks and shit, and you can catch Goliath grouper, and they catch them with like equipment that a rope. Or like there's big wrestlers and shit that
like
try to
200-pound braided line.
Yeah, they're like 800-pound fish, so they're just enormous.
Yeah, I think the biggest one I ever caught was about 200.
Oh, that's a beast, bro. And they fight like a monster. I'm trying to find a good picture of a Goliath grouper.
Yeah, well, you got to get them out of the water. If they have, it's hard to get good out of the water pictures because you can't fucking get them out of the water.
Yeah, you're not allowed legally to take them out of the water. A Goliath grouper. Let's see. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Like that's a Goliath grouper, like, but underwater. That doesn't even do them justice because they're such monsters.
Whoa. Yeah, they're tanks. Wow.
It's so much fun.
The cool thing about them is they can be so old too. They can be like many, many years old.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you're not even allowed to take them out of the water. You're not allowed to keep them. You're not allowed to eat them. Like none of that. They're all protected.
Yeah.
Trying to find one beside a diver so you can.
Goliath makes sense.
Yeah, right. But they used to call them the Jewfish, honestly, until everyone got all
until it was way too many Jews in South Florida.
And then they were like, "Bitch, you ain't doing this to us anymore."
Yeah.
Is
that like what kind of fish is that, Coley? Is that like looks like a carp?
That's a carp or something.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
carp.
river horse, red river horse. Yeah, carp.
Oh, nice. Big
Let's
lips.
see if I can dig up my grouper catch.
Yeah, that was
just fucking.
That wasn't that long ago. That was the biggest fish I've ever caught. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that would have been fun to catch. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's beast. All right, Rick. Here's the Goliath grouper. Like, kind of. That's how big they really are. Some of them.
One sec. Let me check. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like a big school bus.
Yeah, they take you out and they'll give you like a 8-pound fish as bait that you throw down there.
Insane.
Yeah. And it has to be alive or they won't eat. Like, they're picky, but
yeah.
I was going to say, we got like probably like a 2-pound. We got like a 2-pound snapper or whatever, and we just hooked it through the top, threw it in, and overnight, boom,
exactly.
got one.
Yep. Stingray, they'll eat anything. A fucking stingray, catfish, anything. They love it.
I feel like a shark would come across that thing and go, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna try it.
No, they don't. They don't mess with them. Yep.
They won't mess with that. It's too big.
Also, when we go tarpon fishing and we're catching 180 pound tarpon, these 14, 15 foot hammerheads chase your tarpon and try to get it because it's and you're trying to get this 200-pound fish in before this 14-foot hammerhead grabs it.
I know.
Yeah, it's super fun.
They're pretty aggressive, those hammerheads. Like they're
yeah. Not to people, but a wounded fish, they're on it.
One of the biggest sharks I ever seen in real life was a massive hammerhead.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, me too, bro.
You're just like you realize like their fin is just straight up, and then you like look at their chest, and it just like literally looks like the size of a car, and then you're like, holy fuck, it's actually that big.
And the funny shit, I saw my biggest hammerhead shark. I caught a redfish, and I was fishing the shoreline, and it couldn't have been more than 2 feet of water, and this 14-foot freaking hammerhead was chasing my redfish like halfway out of the water. And you're thinking, okay, I wade in there, I get off the boat and hang out on like it was right on the shoreline. They don't mess with you. They see
sometimes you don't notice.
Yeah.
And it's that angle. When you're just standing there at the angle, everything reflects off. But if you had a drone above you, every now and then you'd be like, oh, fuck.
Right, yeah. From the heights, you can definitely see more. But it
The
just
big old
goes to
angry-
show. They're
Okay.
not talking with people. They're
I was
just
gonna say-
going after.
It's a big old angry
So
tuna.
Australia, I was gonna say
Yo.
Australia has us beat in the great white shark game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Rick,
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Some nasty sharks, but nothing compared to the great whites of South Africa, off the south coast of South Africa. They got some
But Rick,
crazy.
you got great whites and you got crocodiles. Like an alligator in Florida, if you flinch or stomp your foot, that thing runs from you. Those freaking crocodiles don't run from you.
No, the crocodiles don't fuck with them. They're massive.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're very dangerous. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And that's funny because an alligator won't go in salt water. So if you're in salt water, you're safe from alligators. But not in Australia.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to mess. There's no threat of crocodiles down in Brisbane where I live. They're only North Queensland, sort of Cairns and Townsville, that kind of thing.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you, though. I have to say.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit out there that can mess you up.
Snakes and spiders and the scorpions and the sharks and the crocodiles.
But you guys have bears. That can get dangerous.
Yeah.
If you're out in the woods and there's an angry mama bear, damn. You got shit.
Yeah, that's like it's in the high country, and a lot of people don't go there most of the time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say in the U.S., really only Florida has sharks and alligators and snakes that are super venomous. If you're up north, the snakes aren't that bad. Yeah, you got to get a bear, maybe a lion once in a while, but nothing. I feel like you're pretty safe in the northern U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, is a cougar, like a mountain lion, are they dead, real deadly, or are they?
Yeah, they don't come in contact with people that much, but they can be 150 pounds and they'll kill you for sure.
Damn, are they as big as a tiger, or
not that
quite
big? But I would say they could be. They're probably about double the size of a German Shepherd.
Yeah. Damn. And athletic as hell.
And you won't see him coming.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
And then the bears. Bears that are fucking scary are probably in Alaska and North Dakota.
Yeah.
And all the upper border, the United States border states from Idaho to Minnesota type shit.
The grizzlies. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones. Grizzlies and brown bears.
Yeah. So are they different bears, grizzlies and brown bears, or are they the same thing?
Yeah. No,
they
they're
are
different.
Okay. I just remember seeing this movie back in the 90s about these two dudes that were surviving in the wilderness. And it's got, what's his name? The actor that's in, I'm having a mental blank. Let me think about it. Hang on a second. Silence of the Lambs.
Don't worry. I could.
Anthony Hopkins.
Okay, I know he's.
You know that grizzly bear movie that he's in? Let me find the name of it. Anthony Hopkins grizzly bear movie. The Edge. It's called The Edge. It came out in 1997. Yeah, Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins. It's a good movie. It's not bad. If you haven't seen it.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. And it's got that famous bear in it. You know Bart the bear, who was a famous Hollywood bear, used in a lot of movies and things? that bear was in it.
I don't know what kind of bear that is. It almost looks like a brown bear, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Bart the bear was. I thought he was a grizzly.
It could be.
Hmm. I'll have to look it up.
What happened to price action?
I know.
Kind of look. Kind of
12 minutes.
like it.
Look at this. Look at that truck of a bear. Damn.
Oh my god.
Come on.
He could be like 10 feet. 10 or 11 feet. I don't know, 10 feet.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
That's gotta be a grizzly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
All right, let's not be looking at pictures of bears during crypto markets here. All right.
Yeah. Let's get
Oh
some
my
bull-
god, that was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Way to fuck it up, Rick.
Look at that bullishness on Link.
Right, I'll fix it.
Bullishness on Link.
All right.
There you go. Oh, the Texas Longhorn, baby. That was the time, the timeline was starting to shift before our eyes and we didn't even know it.
Well,
Can I pet that dog? No. Can I pet that dog?
See that doggy running?
It's just actually hella fun.
Yeah, what are we at? Oh, 9 minutes left.
Yes, sir.
Nice little pullback before the monthly close there. Keep everyone guessing.
what's BTC on price-wise for Australian dollars, Rick?
Ooh, that's something I haven't looked at in a while. I don't tend to look at it too much in Aussie dollars, but I do have a chart for that.
What's 50% of the monthly candle?
It's got to be like 150 or something by now, right?
Bitcoin AUD, yeah, 147,944 Aussie dollars. The all-time high is, like measured in Aussie dollars, is. I'm on my phone. Bear with me. 153k. $153,000 Australian. And then when you look at Bitcoin against the pound, like it's like, what are they working with? What numbers does that look like? BTC GDP, I think it's called, or GBP rather. Great British Pound.
So what would a 50% retrace of the monthly candle be?
Don't know.
appreciate that. Just curious.
Are you talking about Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin.
So all-time high for the British pound is 79,300 for Bitcoin. 79,300 pounds.
49.7.
What about Somalia? What is the exchange rate there?
Korean won, Japanese yen.
There's that like
Oh, robot. What is the Chinese currency called?
Nothing yet.
It's the
Is it the yuan? The yuan? The yuan, right?
won, yeah, WON.
Won.
Yen
the
is
Kor-
Japan, isn't it?
Yen's Japan, yeah. And wait, is Korean won?
Ruple? I don't know. Korean would be I can't think of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ruple's definitely Russian.
Not to be confused. Well, there's ruble and there's rupol with a P. That's Indian.
Oh yeah.
Just to answer your question, matches 50% retrace on this monthly candle would be $83,392.
Fuck. If it goes there, I guess I'll start buying.
What's the golden pocket meet on that same move?
Oh, I'll have to go back and remeasure it. Give me a second.
It's a ridiculous monthly candle that we get such a range like that.
They're awesome.
We could just retrace like a quarter of the last monthly candle and be on our way. What is that? $20,000? Oh, no problem. It's a scary fucking candle. Sorry.
The Hong Kong dollar. Oh. I gotta look up China's currency. China. The CNY. Renminbi? Renminbi.
Static 79,600.
Oh, rupees in India. Indian rupee. United States dollar.
Is that your American accent?
Yeah, cheeseburger.
Yes. The dollar.
Whopper. Glass of water.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I need some water for my radiator.
Burger King. McDonald's. French fries.
It's like 99% of our vocabulary over here. That's pretty good.
Like,
there you go.
As long as you can learn to say like, then you'll fit in.
Like,
remember when France pissed us off when we dropped the French part of the fry?
I think when Rick rolls into JFK Airport, he's going to get a rude awakening as to what American accents sound like.
It depends on what part of the country you're in.
Yeah.
He's gonna land first in Georgia. He'll really fit in with that accent.
Well, we're almost there, guys. 3 minutes.
Yeah, the cheapest flight you could find was to the middle of Georgia.
Yeah.
So Rick, when is this Pisket to America fund going to get you over here?
Yeah, I know. I don't have a Pisket to America fund. I'm working on it myself.
Anybody know what Discord Pisket ended up in?
I mean, Remora made it halfway across the country, sleeping in his car with no money. So
there you
Rick
go.
can get it.
Yeah. As long as I can secure a plane ticket, like a return ticket, I'll be fine. So, a minute and a half left of the monthly, and Dogecoin is looking good for a monthly November candle. Bitcoin's November is fantastic. A little bit of a
say,
wait.
crypto total market cap, highest daily candle close of all time.
Oh yeah. What a strong month. Congratulations, everybody.
Hey, Coley. The monthly candle on BTC, would you put that in your mouth? Yeah, probably would. Probably fit. That'd be huge fucking candle.
It'd be cool if it was a Mariana suit. So what they call that shit when the candle with no wicks on top or bottom, it's just all candle body. Those ones are cool.
I believe that's what they call a god candle.
A god candle, yeah.
Yes, it is.
15 seconds. Woo. All right, let's go December. Be strong.
I just like that there's more volume on this monthly candle than any candle in the history of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah. There it is. Happy December, everyone. TradingView December.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Yay. Everyone
Already
can
paid
start,
my rent, so we're good.
everyone can start putting up their Christmas trees now.
Highest daily candle close of all time on crypto total market cap. Oh yeah.
My house is already covered in Christmas. My kid already decorated last week.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if the month, like the new monthly, like whether they're going to try and set in something early on, like set a trend up.
Will have the highest monthly candle close ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A good monthly for XRP too, like a nice solid month. Still hasn't quite got the $2 mark, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Sol on the monthly, also highest monthly candle close of all time.
Beautiful.
Is anybody gonna try to short anything?
Dude, that XLM monthly, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's starting a little bit of a sell-off here.
I'm sure there's areas where you could strategize a short, but with how many bearish patterns I've been seeing getting wrecked, I'm not going to do it personally.
Yeah, just got to be careful, that's all. Just got to have your stop losses and things ready to, catch you.
Ready to save your life.
Yeah, ready to save your account.
BNB on the 3-month. I have not looked at this yet. So the first quarterly candle of this year on BNB was the highest quarterly candle of all time. And then we spent the next 2 quarterly candles, so 6 months above the previous all-time high candle closes on the 3-month. And now we're bullishly engulfing all of those.
Sweet.
So BNB.
Look at that wick on last month's candle too.
Yeah, well, that's the 3-month candle.
Yeah. So look at that.
Yeah. And it perfectly touched the wick of this one.
Retest. Perfect. Yeah.
They should about
Somebody's roboting. ETH's still a long way from highest monthly candle close.
So can anyone look at something and like say that they can see something bearish? Like, is there anything that anyone's looking at?
Anything specific or just in general?
No, just like anything, like with all the coins people are looking at currently, like does anyone see anything that
Yeah, I'm shorting
as something that's bearish?
Yeah, right now, Peanut and Beefut.
Got him.
Beefheads are dumping.
I mean, my argument, in all seriousness, though, right? So my argument we already went through about why I think Bitcoin should retrace a little bit. Kind of makes sense. Altcoin season coming. Alt start pumping. And I'm wondering if people are going to start, or have already started to, take some profits out of Doge to start rotating into smaller capped coins. And that will cause a retrace on Doge as well. And I think some of that Doge thought process is, to me, evident in the chart, but others disagree with it. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, I agree with it. I see a few technical reasons for why I think Doge could retrace from this level. Like probably more painfully than most people would expect, but still not like the end of the world type scenario. Like, I just think Doge has a tendency to, in general, get people fucking pumped up and amped up, but then when the hype wears off, like, sort of you get, like, this reality check, and there's some panic selling that happens. If there's something that happens, profit taking, which causes panic selling, and we get these sharp retraces on Doge. And it just happens with Doge. Like, I think, like, part of it has to do with the market cap and the supply, because the market cap is very large. The supply also is. So without hype, it tends to not like skyrocket for long periods of time, but for like, you know, several week intervals before it just, you know, decides to sell off into like a reaccumulation zone. And I think that's just part of the culture of Doge. It's like you accumulate a bunch of it for a long time, and then you distribute it a few times a year. It causes a sell-off. It's sort of like it's like a cultural thing with Doge. I'm pretty sure, because it is really just like purely like a community-based meme coin, sort of the first of its kind, but also still that work type of mechanism. I think it just has like pretty unique characteristics compared to like most of the other newer stuff that we've been looking at. And I don't think it's like just purely out of fun. Like, I actually take Doge pretty seriously, like as a means, like making money. But I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's a better hedge against inflation than Bitcoin is. Obviously, it's not. But it's it can do a pretty decent job. You know, getting it to the point where you can grow your wealth. You can grow your wealth in Doge if you're willing to be an investor and play the long-term swings. And then once you've grown that wealth, you can put it into Bitcoin so that it stores value. And I think that's sort of like the real unspoken idea of Dogecoin that like most people overlook, because it really did just start as a joke, but the way that it's designed, you know, it's capable of, you know, having an effective use case, which is like what I think I just explained. I think it's better to store your money in Doge long term and take profit, you know, when the DXY is skyrocketing. Like, here's kind of like my strategy on Doge is when the DXY is skyrocketing, I buy Doge. When the DXY is dumping, I sell Doge. Or I mean, after it's skyrocketed, it's like usually a decent time to buy Doge after it's dumped. A decent time to sell Doge. And you put it back into fiat, and that fiat doesn't necessarily have more power, or like it doesn't hold value, but you have more of it at that point. So Doge is like one of the things that it's like, it's not like a buy and hold long term, never sell it, but it's also for me not like a short in and out. It's like play the long swing. You can make a lot of money off of it over a long period of time if you play the bigger swings that happen less frequently. I mean, in the next bear market, I'm probably only going to buy Doge, and I'm probably only going to buy Bitcoin and Doge, honestly, in the next bear market.
Man, Peanut on low time frames looks like it wants to go up.
I sure hope so.
I'm trying to find something that I don't like on low time frames, and I can't do it.
Yeah, and then I mean the bigger time frames, there's really nothing that looks too bad either. Unless it gets rejected by that larger time frame, 0.5, like from high to low. If it was to get rejected there, then I'd say it, you know, might not make it any further up to like a higher high at, you know, at this time. But that breaking that 122 level, I think was pretty was pretty healthy. Like I kept saying, I'm like, if this thing breaks at 122, which I'm positioned lower than that, but I was saying, like, if this thing breaks 122, it's down to probably go up some, at least to that larger time frame point, but it's treatment upwards from the previous all-time high.
I don't get to say this very often, but there is quadruple MACD divergence on the 30-minute on Peanut at the 200 EMA. We're double bottoming at the local 786, which is also the 200 EMA, bullishly engulfing after making a hammer right on the 786. And then in the 5-minute, I know it's just a 5-minute, but we can go back to, what is this? The last 10 hours. You have your two biggest volume spikes in the last 10 hours right here towards the bottom of the channel. You have more buying going on here, another big buy right at the 786 line, which is this light blue line, kind of hard to see in the channel. So that's the 786. You can see there's wicks, lots of volume, and now we're coming in for another retest. More volume coming in at the 786, which is now at the heart line of the channel instead of at the bottom of the channel. And then right at the end here, you have MACD divergence as well. So I think I'm kind of expecting to break this channel upwards and kind of see where it goes. For now, at least, you know, this is only what I'm seeing on the 5-minute to 30-minute. As far as the hourly goes, we exited this 16-day long channel, and now we're making that secondary channel. It's hard to see right here, but
I was looking at the same thing, that there's after you popped out of that bigger channel, now we've retraced it. It's starting to form another, like, second smaller channel outside of the bigger channel, which, like, looks pretty good.
I'm going to put this right here on my chart as a disclaimer, because this is where I think the actual area of value for Peanut is, between 33 and 55 cents. I think we need to come back to this area and consolidate. When? I don't know. Will we? I don't know. But it's come up so much so soon that it doesn't make sense to me. But I'm just playing it as my TA says, you know, on the low time frames.
Yeah, I think like, none of these meme coins really make sense. I think that just whoever bought below that level, that area of value, as long as they don't sell, then I wouldn't expect that it would return there. Because I think a lot of people just FOMOed it. Like, once it came out and they realized it was on exchange, they just sort of FOMOed into it, and they were like, all right, we're holding this thing. Because everyone probably assumes it's going to do the same thing that all the other meme coins have done. But this one is, like, more serious because it's based around a squirrel that got murdered.
I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I don't think that's going to affect the.
Let's take these a few at a time. A lot of people are buying this coin. Well, define a lot. What's the market cap of this thing?
Like, probably 1.2 billion at this point. What's the price? Yeah, 1.2 billion.
Brother. Okay, I hope it pumps. I really do.
Too. I don't know if it's going to. It's just Like KG was all like, oh yeah, this thing's gonna get rug pulled like all the others, but it's like all the other meme coins, they didn't really have a purpose. This is something that a lot of people were actually really pissed about. Like it's a viral thing, but people are pissed.
Basically, my TA in a nutshell for Peanut is I am so fucking skeptical as to why this thing is continuing to like.
in a nutshell, that's good.
I am very skeptical of this upward movement.
I mean, cautious optimism, that's the best way to do it.
Yep, and in the back of my mind, everything, like every bit of TA that I do, like there's that little hounding thought in the back of my head, hey, it's the bull market, you know, what if it's just some crazy super cycle and everything just comments? But, you know, also got to think down to earth.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Meat.
Yo.
Take a look at my screen or bonk, either way. Screen is easier.
I'm looking.
1 hour. I mean, more visible on the 15-minute. Cup and handle. Possibly. But whatever it is, it liked it. Breaks through. I guess this is what caught my attention when we got down here, and we've been trending sideways in this consolidation ever since then. Look at the size of this candle.
Somebody bought.
A shit ton.
It yeah, that's interesting. And you have pretty massive RSI divergence and MACD divergence.
Correct. On the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour. I know, I guess it's dropped off since I last looked at it.
Out of curiosity, what's the bonk BTC chart look like?
There's no liquidity on this one. That's not helpful.
No, not at all.
Yeah, even with the even on the weekly, with these wick downs that we saw, you could say that that's kind of a retest of this resistance area. Potentially. I'm just looking to make a play on it. My target is try and get an 11% out of it. Here's the next fib, but I'm gonna shoot for psychological resistance of 5-0. So I got my orders in at 4-9.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, I bought it earlier today. Or no, I bought it. Was it this morning or last night? No, it was this morning. Pepe looks like it's still trying to pull that move off. It's remember the 3 rising valleys?
Yeah, and it's sitting right there at the point of control.
Yeah, but it's doing like a kind of like a megaphone thing. $38.2 fib too. What do you think about comp?
I like it. I actually bought some a few days ago. Looks like a ginormous bottoming pattern, like a 3-year long bottoming pattern. White coffee.
Yeah, what I thought. I wonder where the profile bar. Let me see where the profile was. There you go. Point of control is all below. There's nothing. Sky's the limit once you clear here. Maybe you get a little bit of resistance at 123.
Looking at my looking at BidFi here, I took a 10x long at 63. I saw that pop on the 4-hour from 54 to 65 in one 4-hour candle, and I waited to find an area that I liked and went in. I gotta go tend to my kids real quick, though. I'll be back. All right, I'm back.
Nice kind of bounce back on Dogecoin there.
Peanut getting a good reaction, double bottom on a local 786 as well.
Cool.
Peanut. Still just baffled by that coin, honestly. Like, it looks like it should go down so hard, but it's not.
Yeah. It is the bull market. Silly things can happen.
Like, I was just talking about it being at the heart line of this channel, 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, and now it's already at the top of it.
Bull markets are where like the unusual things that only happen, 10% of the time happen. Just, some weird things. It's like, oh wow, okay, that actually popped out. Oh wow, that actually got invalidated.
It's so nice to see after being stuck in like a 700-day long accumulation cycle. It's like that one meme from the Titanic that's like the old lady saying, "It's been 84 years." Just accumulating. And we finally get to see some cool shit.
Yeah, definitely. Sand is creeping up. Come on, Sand. Been toying with my entry for ages.
Oh wow. Yeah. So Sand hit our first take profit area and came back, and on the daily chart here, it is just wick to this small demand zone. Like if I go back to the weekly here, let's see, right here, regarded as resistance, and then we flipped it to support, resistance, dropped through it, pierced it, and now we're doing the check back. The marvelous check back with more volume than ever.
Sounds cool.
Storage on the monthly hasn't even broken out yet, but it is a very clear dragon pattern to me. Yes, it may be up 40% this month, but the dragon pattern would give you a target of $2.60, which is a 298% gain on spot.
Oh yeah.
Another one that I've been keeping my eye on that hasn't launched yet on the monthly is DYDX.
And Dogecoin is back to 43 cents again, pretty much.
Take a peek at old Doge.
43.
We're right at the top of this pennant on the 15-minute.
Yep.
Come on, Doji.
See if we can get a breakout.
Rick, do you remember when people were just doing it so much and Tame was like, all right, whoever says fucking 43 next time. And it was like, it's like you could just count down in your head 5, 4.
Yeah.
You knew it was.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 43. Let's go.
Where's our 43 soundboard button?
I feel like I could definitely dig through the old Tame streams off YouTube and find some original 43s. Yeah. Come on, boy. Let's go. Back above 43.
43.
A teeter-tottering.
I know it's just the 5 minute, but the 5 minute volume looks really good on that breakout candle, and it has 38 seconds to close.
Sweet.
We're breaking through.
Yeah, test that line. Has it got the energy? Come on. Yeah, that hourly candle looking good on Dogecoin. First hour of the month. $20 minutes left.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. My freaking internet's been spazzing for the last like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's still not perfect, but can make it
Not
out.
good. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Yep. It's like, yeah,
Robot.
drops out a little.
I'll just go into radio mode. I'll talk to you guys later.
You're all good. I can still hear you.
Yes, sir.
I got the Collie progress update. That's great news for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Bear market was good to me.
You guys ever hear of Hezbollah's cat coin, Biosick?
Yeah, I have heard of that.
It's like completely
50 million, get in.
pretty tanked right now.
Mother coin has actually fucking been taking a mega shit too.
BTC dominance on the monthly with the bearish engulfing and bearish divergence on the RSI. I mean MACD.
Include that 58. The shit's gonna dump.
What was that, Optimus?
Good one.
Bit of a pullback on XLM. Just a touch.
Yeah, Rick, I had my target on dominant B57, so I think that this is where it finally goes up, and then it back tests over the next week. Probably around like, I don't know, 60 something, 61, 62, wherever it fell. And then if it holds and back test that, then dump. That would be if on the inverted, it should be a bump and run, and that would start our alt season at some point.
Yeah. Look at that weird Bitcoin situation going on right now. Looked like it was trying to hook up and then boom. The last 15 minutes. Doge is trying to get a breakout happening, and then Bitcoin's like, oh. I'll be back.
Yeah, on the 15-minute here, it's kind of breaking this trend line.
How's your grass coin doing, me cubes?
Oh, let's see here. I don't know. I haven't checked.
Looks like you're up on your entry, eh?
Yeah, a bit. I entered at like, it was like 316 or something like that.
Not bad.
Rising 3 methods on the hourly. Love to see that.
Where's your exit?
I was gonna let some go at 360 and a little bit at 375, and I'm just gonna let the rest ride.
Nice.
It's on a 5x, so as soon as I sell it the first take profit, I'll have my initial investment back, so it's not too risky to just let half of it ride.
Very nice. If it goes back down, you're just gonna hold it and then try to re-up there for average down, or?
Yeah, as soon as it basically as soon as it reaches my first target, I'll move my stop loss to like in profit somewhere.
Nice. I was gonna pick it too when you were calling it there earlier, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know much about this coin.
I know nothing about it. I was just like, oh, this chart looks kind of neat.
Sometimes you just know, when you see a chart a certain way that you're used to, like that's kind of comparable to previous.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a firm believer in, the chart will tell you more than any news article or website or anything. Like, you can see what is actually going on. No bullshit. So
that kind of looks like a head and shoulders on BTC.
Kind of does, right? It's really trying to break this angular here. We are definitely violating it. The thing that's interesting though is it kind of looks like it is failing a little bit, because it seems like once we came back up to this point and went back to the demand line, we should have broke it and came back to 94.8 to complete the target, or like somewhere 95, 94, down here to complete it.
Yeah,
so I don't know if we're just making like
candle right here, I guess.
Yeah, we'll know soon enough. We got.
Hold on, is that fucking ambient I hear?
Yeah, buddy. How you doing? How you doing?
What's up, ambient?
Oh my god, man. Long time
Dude,
no speak.
yeah, dude. How the hell you been, bro?
Oh, been good. Been good. Yourself?
Been all right, yeah.
Getting by, eh? Getting by.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a while. You've been hanging in here, eh?
Yeah, most of the time. Last year,
Crowd in here.
I actually went to rehab last year, and then for a couple months, and then I was in sober living for like another 7 months after that. But most of the time, yeah, just been chilling in here.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Doing better now, though, eh?
Yeah, especially like the market started picking up, like, you know, right around this time last year. Started going crazy, so I started getting a lot more involved, making some big leverage trades on some big swings and fucking
Learning lessons, eh? I've been there.
yeah, making a lot of fucking dough, and then taking a lot of fucking losses, big wins, big losses.
I hear you.
Getting paid, getting wrecked.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer you need to get wrecked, though, to really, like, understand, you know?
Yeah. In order to, like, just take a step back and be like, okay, what the fuck am I really doing here? Like, you got to get wrecked pretty bad a few times.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So clearly something I'm doing is wrong. So I got to fix that.
I made like a ton of money off of a small amount. It was like 30 grand. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna trade 1,000 on leverage, and then 5,000, and then it was gone quick.
Yeah.
I make the most amount of money off the smallest amounts, it seems.
Yeah, it's like easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
But then with leverage, it's like you have nothing to show for it. So you're like, damn, dude, I put in all this fucking time and effort, and I'm broke again.
Yeah. Should
Where
I
did you
use my home equity or not? I'm just kidding.
Ambient. Where'd
Oh,
this
sorry,
DOGE
Doge,
volume come from?
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. Glad you finally made your way over here.
Thanks, man. Good to hear from you too. Glad you're doing good.
Thanks, brother.
Get the OGs going way back now.
Where did the DOGE
Yeah, it's good to hear you.
Hey, colleague.
Hey. What's up, Doji?
I said, where did all this DOGE volume come from all of a sudden?
The non-believers that are trying to short it.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, that would be my guess. I haven't actually looked at the short liquidity or anything like that, but it's like another thing that's like fucking culturally characteristic of Doge is like fucking just wrecking shorts and then creating bag holders. Two things. Those are the two top like cultural. Yeah. What is the use case for Doge? Well, it wrecks shorts and then it created bag holders.
It is truly one of the best coins at moving, like, to put it simply, like taking smart money and moving it to dumb money and vice versa very quickly and very efficiently.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, in a nutshell, Doge has a history of making dreams and stealing them.
Yeah, that's it. So 1 hour, 200K got wrecked on Doge on the long side. The short side, 754K. Apparently, if you're looking at 24-hour, 8 million got wrecked on long actually, and now short is 4 million. So it looks like they might be turning the ship around as far as like liquidations. And that's why I feel like a big thing that I think is overlooked and why people are like, oh, why is it just travel in a sideways range for so long? It's like, well, because there's people trying to long and short and they wreck both sides like until one of them gives up.
Yeah, do you see this heat map?
15-minute is going to be interesting. You know that old adage, like you can hit the top or the bottom 3 times, but there is no fourth?
Yeah.
Right now we're making our 3rd attempt at the top of this channel, and we've already touched the bottom 3 times.
Yeah, if we don't get above 43.8, we're in trouble.
Well, that liquidation heat map that Meat just had up is like, it shows more. It looks like there's more short liquidity to the top side, but then that could just go up and either put in a slightly lower high, or it could do a swing fail. So the liquidity sweeps to the upside are like, they're notorious for creating a swing fail pattern, and then just it gets sent to the downside because people think it's a breakout. It's a false breakout. They FOMO in and then get wrecked.
So here's
also, if you look at this 15-minute chart, we have spent the vast majority of this entire channel at the bottom of the channel. We've just kind of wicked up 3 times.
I like that you keep making higher lows though.
Yeah, I mean, it is now an ascending triangle, potentially. As of this moment. Before these 2 candles, it was just a symmetrical triangle. Now it's at least an ascending triangle for the moment. Which is, positive. But again, like you said, and I said, if it doesn't make it this time and it goes to the bottom of this channel again, I don't know. It's looking a little
We might get to 25 at that point.
Yeah, I mean, 25 is possible, but there's so many levels of support on the way down to that. 35.
See 38 or so, yeah.
I mean,
a lot of shit can happen.
Does that look?
I guess if we do get 25, I'm definitely going to have to.
51, 50.
You roboted. I guess if I do get 25, I will have to get that tattoo this time.
You got to this time.
There's like probably 14 or 15 billion dollars of liquidation, short liquidation, up to like 44 2, I think.
Are you 6-cent trade?
So your mac and cheese?
So what's interesting, Static, is if you want to take a peek here, the macro 786 here.
Wait, hold on. I'm not there yet.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. I'm watching.
So on logarithmic, the macro 786 here is at 42,249. And,
yeah.
We're right there. So I'm going to go ahead and go in on the 4-hour. Look at what we're doing on that line. So we wicked it, went through, perfectly tested that fib. And we've just been respecting it like crazy. And now we're above it again. Sellers are failing to break it down.
Right, but just also remember on that neckline, we broke the neckline, but in a descending inverse head and shoulders, you have to break the left shoulder.
So would that be closing a body above the highest wick on the left
Correct.
shoulder? Left armpit.
Left armpit.
Well, with confirmation. No, not the armpit. So on a inverse head and shoulders where it descends in a downward fashion from left to right, you can break the neckline, and that doesn't mean anything until you break the left armpit. Yep, right there. You got to break that.
So you got to close the candle a full body above that.
We got so close. We just touched it. Barely.
I'll make it green.
Or stinky armpit.
Yep.
You remember in like the old like cartoon books, they would like sort of like as a visual, they'd give you like those squiggly lines that were green as if like something smelly. Like this sort of illustrate that it's smelly. Those squiggly green lines. All right.
Yep.
Maybe it's just me. All right, cool.
Did you ever get the scratch and sniff things that went along with the movies, and it would tell you when to scratch it so you could smell the green stuff?
I don't remember. I mean, I vaguely remember stuff like that, but I don't recall ever doing it myself.
Maybe I just lived in luxury.
Perhaps. I mean, I remember the 3D movies, they would give you 3D glasses and it looked like shit was jumping out at you. And when I went to see, I forget what it was, but there was this one movie where the seat, like it was a special theater, like the seat would shake and like fucking shake around if like something crazy was happening in the movie, like the seat would move. And then also like if there was water, like or something, like I remember water splashing in my face at one point or getting sprayed with water because of a scene, like somebody, like something fell into the ocean or a body of water and it made this big splash, and I remember just getting like sprayed with water. And there was like a fog machine, so like something would happen in the movie. It was all foggy and the fog machine it was a crazy theater.
Y'all had the good movie theaters.
It was all like 3D with 3D glasses too, so it was like shit.
Ours had sticky shit on the seats.
Yeah, I mean, most of the theaters I went to growing up was like that. I'm talking about this was a special theater, like it was like a really high-end theater. I don't remember why I went there. I think it was like his birthday or something like that. A wedding or some shit. I don't remember.
I see Shiba Inu's finally starting to get off its ass.
Outside.
Yeah, broke that pennant pretty nicely.
Yeah, still, I'm not afraid to sell Shiba because I'm not convinced it can do the same thing that it did last time. But the argument is like I still hold half of what I was originally holding, so in case it does do that again, I can keep holding it, but I'm also not really afraid to sell it if I need to.
Yeah, it's one of those positions that I'm like, hold on, how did I get this big of a bag? Like, I don't mind if it gets a little pump here, I don't mind splitting it up and maybe shipping some of it off to something else. Of all my coins I want to ride through the full bull cycle, SHIB is like the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
And that's just my personal, like, that's not a TA thing. That's just like, yeah, I could kind of care less about SHIB overall.
Yeah, I'm not big on memes in general, and like the tokenomics, and they're great. And I think there's just like a lot of hype last time, but now the hype is going to be something about something different. Like probably like Pepe, you know.
But it's also one of those ones that's on Robinhood. So when everything starts going real crazy, and everyone's like, "Oh, just download Robinhood and buy $100 of crypto." That's one of the ones on the list.
Yeah, that's true, but so is Pepe now.
True.
I was like thinking, I was like, oh, the Pepe, when it first came out, right? And I was buying it on MEXC, like, this is going to be like the next Dogecoin of the cycle. And I started buying a bunch of Pepe, but then when MEXC kicked me off, I had to sell it. And it's fucking skyrocketed since then. I was like, months and months ago. Well, like, I had to have been at least like 6 months ago now to kick me out. I was so pissed because MEXC, like just the fact that I was getting kicked off of MEXC, that screwed me so bad, like as far as like not being able to hold the coins that I wanted to for a long time, and lost fucking money on gas fees and sending, and lost coins.
What did you get kicked off for?
Coins got stuck. All US residents got kicked off. There's an IP ban on region block for like a lot of countries apparently.
Yeah,
But
that
especially
day,
the U.S. because they didn't adhere to FCC regulations.
that day really pissed me off. I was forced to sell 20K of my positions and swap them over to a different exchange for prices that I didn't want to sell at or buy at.
It was such a fucking. It was agonizing, dude, because it was the biggest pain in the ass. Because you had to do all this footwork, and it's like, so now I have to do all this extra fucking work if I want to hold these coins. Plus, I have to sell them at a loss. And then if I want them back, I have to buy them back somewhere else for potentially higher. And then that's exactly what I did for some of them. And then they fucking dropped lower.
Poor Peanut.
Hey, you shut up about Peanut.
Oh boy, here it goes.
Peanut went up 40% after I was fucking talking about it, so you can feel free to give it a rest.
Oh, Peanut.
You hold that core short because you're in money right now if you held it.
Yep.
Nice.
It'll be, you know how much I would have made though if I held my long just an extra 12 hours? I would have gone from 10K profit to 50K profit. I'm so pissed. So I'm so mad. I don't know why I just did it because Christmas was coming and go, oh man, that's nice for gifts. Everything's great.
You're always going to leave money on the table. You can't be bummed out.
I left a lot without it even trying to come back for me.
Coulda, woulda, coulda.
But I took profit. Good profit.
Good
job. I used to short the fuck out of it. Little fucking bitch.
Yeah, Peanut's actually not looking as hot as it was earlier. But I mean, it's still saying it's holding above the 50 SMA on the 4 hour so far. And I haven't lost it yet.
Peanut's done. That's old news.
Man, I'm looking at MEXC's chart, and it's just doing what it's been doing, and I don't think it's
Who's talking? I can barely hear them. So.
Yeah, someone's mad low.
Oh, sorry, my mic was up. I was going to say, MEXC has Peanut up on his chart right now, and I'm looking at that, and it's just cruising along in a channel the way it has been. Like, I don't see the move it's making right now being super unexpected, to be truthful.
No, that's where I'm at too. It's we're just floating along. Nothing to be scared of yet.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah, like if you wanted to scalp it or a short-term trade, wait till it bounces off the bottom of that channel, and then you'll have a little bit of a short-term move up.
A lot of these alternate just rising wedges just kind of chilling. So, like I showed OP here as well. Because it had just kind of lagged after making that move, and it was just hovering up here, and it looked like it had a top and wick. If it breaks this wedge, then I mean, worst case, it would go down into the 1.9 area or 1.8 area to retest the breakout. I would love for it to go down to 1.6 to get that wick. I mean, to get that initial burst it had, but it never went back down there.
Yeah, it looks like it could go down to between 1.4, like right around 114 probably, is a pretty realistic spot for it to bounce.
Yeah. Yep.
MEXC, what was that really big wick or that really big volume candle you were circling a couple minutes ago?
This candle right here, that was at the heart line of the old channel. You know, that massive one. So there is one 15-minute candle that had more volume on it than any 15-minute candle since basically the inception of Peanut. So there was more buying action here than ever before on Peanut, except at the very beginning.
Well, and that's interesting because that's when it last touched the bottom of that channel. So I wonder if we'll see something, probably not that big a scale, but similar if it pushes off the bottom of this new channel it's in and then goes out the top.
Yep.
It isn't new channel distribution.
Maybe. There has been a little bit of distribution at these 3 peaks on the chart here, but it still hasn't even come close. Like, it's half the volume, up there is being sold than what was accumulated down here. But that was my sign to enter. So I bought a little bit in this area, and my average is 106.40 right now on Fina. And then I don't really expect to get stopped out, but if I do, my stop is at $1.03, the 1618.
Makes sense to me.
But the last 2 5-minute candles, there's a decent amount of buy volume coming in. This one's trying to close an inverted hammer. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is an inverted hammer with a decent amount of volume behind it. I would not be surprised if we bullishly engulf.
Morning.
What up?
What up?
I'm telling you, man, I think the super.
All right, hope for Dogecoin. It's got a high wick on the 1 hour, but it did bullishly engulf on the 1 hour. Let's see if we can get a continuation candle here. But still has a lot of resistance clear. It's got a heart line on this ascending channel, and it's got the left armpit of the inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour.
I was looking at the liquidation map, and if we can wick up to about 44.8, a lot of shorts will get liquidated, and it should cause us to squeeze. On the other hand, there's also a lot of leveraged longs in the 40, like the 40 to 41 range. So if we end up hitting those, it's likely a 10 to 15% squeeze down. So there's a lot of heat on that liquidation map on both sides. We're pretty tight.
Yeah, I was in that core short initially at 194. Looked good, but it was slow walking down, and I fell asleep for about 30 minutes. It was around 5 o'clock, and that bitch wicked a whole 10% move up, and I was like, oh, that's our fucking top and move. Here we go. But it stopped me out. I didn't lose anything. And I was just pissed because I was already up I don't know, $800 on it, and then I was like, fuck you. And I just doubled up what I had. So I think I only did initially like a 5x, and I got it up to like maybe 4K in what I put in. Or no, in 4x. Yeah, on 4x, I did 4K on 4x. And then when I did that, I was like, now fuck you. So I went up to like 8K at 4x at that 2.4 area. And yeah, so I got, let's see, I'm still up 3,500.
Are you still in the core
Yeah.
trade?
Yeah, I'm still in the short moment.
What's your target on it?
Well, it could go down to 163, but the way this thing's been moving, I might take half here and then see if it wants to continue, or if it wants to wick all the way back up to 199. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it wants to back test what it broke down from, because it was in a rising wedge, but I don't know. I think that was the top and move on that for the moment, but it's still in a parabolic, uptrend here. Like I expect it to continue way higher once it's settled, whenever it finds pivot, which I'm not sure where that's going to be.
160.
Well, that's I mean, yeah, it'd be nice if it went down. I'd be happy as fuck, but those fuckers really pumped it up right at the last second before close. Like I said, I wasn't surprised, but that's why it's important to have stop. It was beautiful. I was cruising. I was fine. I just took a little nap. It wicked it up by 10% when it was already up, 35% on the day.
I got a personal update. SHIB just crossed a line I drew on my chart, so I am now a SHIB maxi.
Ship or ship?
I'm gonna come.
Twice.
That's what I'm talking about.
I literally freaking called it.
Much got that shit.
Look at the fucking tail on this fucking cat, motherfuckers.
Everything I have is up. I'm selling like 1% of my portfolio.
Do I buy SHIB?
Don't buy shitcoin, son. What the fuck you thinking?
Just tell me if I buy.
There you go. You got your answer from the soundboard.
Remember in Tame, just tell me if I buy or sell.
I just don't. Me personally, like, I don't want to buy SHIB unless it has 5 zeros at the beginning of it.
But it's gonna go up higher again. I'm gonna buy more.
I do like this OP short at the moment.
Ship is 3.
Oh my god, Core has just ripped so hard.
Dude, quiet. If I just held that for maybe 18 extra hours. Fuck. It would have been more than 50K. I think it would have been probably 70K up at $2, I remember. Off of just 2,000.
Trade is over.
I had a 15x down.
Nobody stays in trades that long. Like, it's rare. It's very rare.
I know, but
like, most of the time, if you have a position large enough, it's like to, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what leverage you were on, but most of the time,
at 94 with 2.2K.
What, 50x?
15.
So
at 90%,
a $30,000 position, they might try to go get that back before they let it go to the target. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they do a pretty good job of trying to shake people out of their position.
I had it up at 9K profit once, and then once it went to 10K profit again after it lost maybe 7K of that, I was like, I have to take this at this point. Like, I'm not gonna wait another few days. Like 10K, I'll take it. It's moving slow, grinding up here. And
This is a absolutely monstrous candle on SHIB 4 hour.
Filecoin, my god.
Yeah, I think the memes are launching off because they've been dragging ass, and I'm seeing Mew, Doge.
Pepe is breaking out of this consolidation.
Yeah, I guess we're rotating into memes.
That's what's funny. It's like, which meme coin is it going to be this year? How about all of them?
Except Peanut. Peanut's dying.
Peanut's not dying. It's just
Yeah, every single one of them are gonna die, every single one of them are gonna pump except Peanut. Come on, how does that make any sense?
It isn't a major cup and handle on the 15, but I don't know. Or in the hourly. That's my TradingView indicators, you know, the premiums. It says you had a double bottom down here at 99. You're in a falling wedge. That's your handle, apparently. We'll see if that's
You
true.
guys at a point of infliction here.
What's up?
Chill guy. Yeah, it's kind of like hovering between wanting to dip below or kind of
Jesus. Gib.
cup up.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's not really the right place for a cup and handle, though, because that would kind of be a reversal, and cup and handles are usually continuations.
Yeah, I think it's gonna fucking die.
Well, they're always continuations.
What are you looking at? Who's looking at a cup and handle?
Well, the TradingView's like premium, like all patterns chart, or whatever, is saying that it's in a cup and handle on the hourly, but I don't really believe it.
For what? Peanut?
Yeah.
TradingView is saying that? Let me see.
Yeah, it's that all patterns indicator.
For the hourly?
Yeah, it's saying it's in a fallen wedge here, which would be your handle. I mean, if I'm going,
they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So it is. I see what they're talking about, but that's not. That's the cup and handles are not reversal patterns. They're continuation patterns.
Not only that, but
And so you don't find cup and handles at the bottom of a trend. Perhaps you could argue this is a rounding bottom. That would probably be a better explanation of what it is, if it is.
I think it's an inverse cat on the 4 hour, and you're pitching a tail down. That's what I think. Yeah.
Another thing about cup and handles too is that the handle can't it's only like 33% of the cup.
Yeah,
like
50% is too much.
Yeah, you can't have an enormous handle that's no longer a cup and handle at that point.
Yeah, I don't believe
It could maybe be done with the left shoulder and the head of a really, really ugly inverse head.
So,
but it's not a cup and handle.
Am I the only one looking at the chart for Peanut for Tether USD on HTX, which is where this thing originated from? Because the volume on the hourly and the 4 hour, which was pretty high since its inception, November 14th, starting Thursday, it just dropped off to nothing. Half the volume that it was the entire run.
Yep, it's roadkill at this point, I think.
Yeah, and I'm looking at a Binance Peanut Tether chart, and it just doesn't really have anything remarkable volume-wise. Let's see, what are you on? The HTX.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the screen, but got
Oh yeah.
just a ton of distribution, what it looks like, and then all of a sudden the volume just dropped off.
I should have shorted the shit out of this. God damn it.
You know what I think probably happened? I think probably the three brothers who originally are the ones who owned all the peanut and have been distributing it went home for Thanksgiving, and mom doesn't allow them to use their phones at the table. So that's why nobody's selling
Your story
anymore.
fits the timeline. Yeah.
Right, though, they're going to name their firstborn son Kawhi.
Mostly, I've learned something watching people though. Like that coin, it was the perfect entry down there at like 5.5. I should have taken it. And I thought this thing would roll over a couple times in the last day, and it really looked like it was going to roll over on the high time frames, and it somehow keeps snaking up here. Like, and I still think that thing is a beautiful weekly chart and it's staying alive. But I hope it just comes back down so I can re-enter somewhere. But if not, okay. But I would have never held. But the way that thing was moving, it's an interesting chart to look at.
A little bit of price action. Doge just hit the stinky green armpit line.
Not on my chart. Not on Coinbase. Or no, what am I on here? Yeah, Coinbase. What are you looking at?
Binance.
Yeah, Coinbase, it hasn't.
What's your wick high say?
Highest wick on the 1 hour is 437. What do you got?
Same. I wonder if the
So what's your left armpit? Left armpit I have is 4381. For UTC November 25th. Go to the 1 hour. Yeah, right there to the left. Yep. What is that? Nope. That one. What is the high on that?
4770.
Oh, all right. Different exchanges.